Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lemon Rolls with What Team Comp. I'm your host, the Uncommon Guru, and we're still in a village. We're still a village of furbolgs and people. All sorts of people.
Furbolgs and people.
There are other peoples. There's wildings. There's other races.
It's
Not
the
many.
implication that they're
There's
not
homies.
people.
Yeah,
Homie.
yeah.
They're not people, they homies.
My God.
Oh my gosh.
I thought I heard Dawn pick up dice, and I'm like, I was about to take da psychic damage.
No, no, not yet. I,
Um,
I have other plans. So, you guys remember where we left off?
I'm eating with the fam.
Yes, you are.
Ringin's poison teaching
Yes, he is.
Claire, which is terrifying.
That's so good.
Minora's little sister was leading me and Jairus.
Ah, yes.
Trying to get you guys to a nice quiet place, which, just so you're aware, it is evening at this point.
Also, I realized, because, like, my entire thought was, how the fuck is she just gonna vanish? And then I remembered that they can cast invisibility on themselves.
It's not invisibility so much as they can just disappear for 6 seconds and then run away.
I'm
Or
sorry.
run towards you.
Or run towards you.
In Minora's case.
Just imagine them disappearing, running up as a rogue, and just popping up behind you from nowhere, just like, surprise!
Bud, imagine for a second the Claudia with the chance of meatballs cop meme. And instead of seeing the cop running towards you the whole time, you only see him the last 3 seconds before he gets you.
Yes. It wasn't before.
Brr.
Slay Oz. Alright, so
Ugh.
you guys are taken out. Most of the people look like they have begun putting themselves up for the evening, resting. It's nighttime. They're just taking care of themselves. And you two are given a place where you guys can be alone.
So it.
Still a more open area. I'd say with your passive insights, you can guess that she's probably not going to be too far away, but far enough that she's out of earshot.
Oh.
Out of your shot.
So she doesn't want to listen to you guys. She just wants to see you guys in case you guys hug.
Or fight. That's not a peeping Tom kind of motive at all.
Not
Dynamic
at
hand
all.
holding.
God, if you do the forbidden hand holding, she might actually make soft squealing noises.
There's a noise and then there's a really loud thump as like 150 plus verbal falls to the fucking ground.
Oh dear. So you said it's already getting dark?
Yes. The
Oh,
sun
fuck,
is
I broke it.
setting.
Oh, did I break it? No, it's okay.
Break what?
Not another needle.
Broken charge.
Did Cassie tell Jairus why she's bringing him out this way? I don't remember.
It was essentially, if I remember correctly, what it was there is a place for the sky, like where that shows the sky really well, and she wanted you with her. And oh god, what was Virora's sister's name?
Did I write it down? Let me check.
I thought it
Yeah,
started with a
guys,
G.
what is my sister's name?
Oh my god, your whole family's like this. That's right.
Right? Yeah. Fucking hell.
Just say that one.
I did write it down. Let me look.
Just say the sister,
Gilrona?
the brother,
Is it that one?
the dad.
She's two brothers.
It is Gilrona, good remembrance.
Annoying
Yeah,
brother.
good
Calm,
notes.
Okay, good. I knew it started with a fucking G. I'm like, he's the only one
I'm
that
gonna
doesn't
refuse
have
to
a
try.
fucking.
Yeah.
It's the only one that doesn't have a fucking V
Yeah.
in her fucking name. But she basically said, "Come with us," and Jairus like, I don't know, and was faced with two different sets of puppy eyes.
Yeah.
So he fucking complied.
Yeah. Is it dark enough to see stars yet?
Not yet, but there's a faint bit of starlight that like the first few stars of the evening are coming out, and it's likely going to get progressively more stars out there, probably within the next hour or so.
Okay.
Or
I
just make
guess
small
Jarvis.
talk.
Okay,
Go-
yeah, he would have just been making small talk too.
Until it's like fully fucking seeable, because it's fucking hell to just watch the stars appear, and I'm not sitting in silence or gonna try and improv that.
Yeah, true.
Fuck that.
We're just small talking until we see the stars, I guess.
Okay. Stars begin coming out.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I feel like Cassie's every 10 minutes glancing over her shoulder for that fucking purple. I don't know why.
She's over there somewhere. Oh yeah, she got excited because you told her that.
Yeah!
Okay, that's right. Okay, I remember now.
That's primarily why, because she got fucking super squilly, and now she's like, she's gonna fucking stalk.
That's right. Alright, continue.
You remember our last serious conversation? I forgot that I had an accent for 2 seconds and had to go halfway through with it.
Yes? You mean about the other day? It was the other day when they talked like that, right?
It's like a day or two ago, roughly, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yes.
What about it?
Not about that so much as what you said to me afterwards.
He's smiling. Oh, which part?
You're being fucking coy.
I'm not sure what you mean. You know, he's shit eating grin over here. He knows what he's talking about.
She, at this point, is turning like redder, and it's hard to tell if it's from anger or embarrassment. Where am I echoing?
He's not making it easy for you.
Really isn't. The comments about my appearance. If you say what comment, I swear.
Oh, yes. What about it? he's definitely acting really blasé about this. He's being stupid.
You remember when you pissed me off when you were over here and I like went to reach for you? Yeah, it's what she's about to do. Ugh. That wasn't just saying that, right? That wasn't just your own little. She like wiggles her fingers. Your own little way to distract me or something.
I meant what I said. If that's what you mean.
So why'd you say it now?
Have I not told you you're pretty before?
Not quite like that, no.
Well, I do still mean it all the same.
I'm going to have to be blunt with you just because you're going to walk circles around me.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Cassie.
Where do we stand? I've already admitted my piece. I remember what you said before, but comments like that are confusing. Very.
Not sure I have an answer for you quite yet.
Ugh. Just like rubs her forehead a bit.
Sorry, Cassie.
No, I'm not upset. It's just. You're a very confusing individual.
Perhaps that was a bit mean of me to say before I had a right answer for you.
I mean, I'm not complaining that she said it. Again, just. Okay. I don't mind you taking your time, obviously. Obviously, I don't mind that. If I did, I'd be an asshole. It's. This is really hard to explain. Why? You're the one who's good with words. I'm used to hitting things. It's confusing, and it's clear that I like you a lot more than, probably should be appropriate. But each and every day I spend with you makes it worse. And it's confusing when I get comments like that without an idea of your motives or your emotions. Does that make sense?
He nods and he's like, yes, okay, I'll try to be a little bit more, less confusing.
That would be nice. I'm not observant, I'm not intelligent up to your level, so it's just... I don't want to feel like I'm being used.
Of course. Is that why you wanted to bring me out here to talk?
A bit of that, and just a bit of, honestly, and she'll gesture up to the sky, this.
Does it look nice now, Dawn?
With the stars?
Yes.
Yes.
He's smiling at the stars. He's like, it is a very pretty sight.
I always enjoyed doing this with you even when we were little, so I figured maybe just time to enjoy older activities would be nice. Before we jump into the fire once again.
He nods. Have you been getting homesick?
Surprisingly, no. I mean, I miss my family naturally, just like I'm sure Arthos might, or maybe he doesn't, I'm not entirely sure. Just... it feels nice to be out and about. It feels nice to not be cramped up, scared, and terrified in the castle, just doing whatever is deemed appropriate of me.
Yes, I can understand that. I just was thinking, isn't this the longest time you've had away from home?
This is the first time I've been away from home, so yes.
You sure you're not homesick, even a little? At least for food, maybe?
I wasn't, but you're making it worse.
He kind of chuckles.
I miss home. I do. It just... I feel like I'm actually doing something out here. Does that make sense?
He nods.
So, while I miss home, I can't exactly say that I would go running back at the first opportunity.
I can understand that.
Why, do you miss home?
He thinks
Oh.
about it for a second.
Home doesn't mean where your family is, believe me.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm not sure I would say I miss it. At least not the capital, anyway.
That doesn't surprise me. You were traveling a long time more than I was.
I mean, the capital's very convenient. There's many things you can find there, but...
Like good food and spells.
He smiles and nods.
There it is. Speaking of which, that is something that I figured I could ask.
Hmm?
You told me. That was weird. My voice cracked. You told me a lot about your travels in your letters to me, but I feel like you didn't tell me everything. And of course you don't have to, that's not what I mean. It's just nicer to hear it from the source, if that makes sense.
You mean you would like me to tell you about my travels again? In person?
Travels, what you studied, those sort of things?
Ah. I'll have to think of something interesting to tell you.
I mean, everything you tell me is interesting, one way or another.
Oh, well. Things are a lot less interesting when you have your nose in a book for weeks on end. Well, I find it interesting,
I
but
was
it's
about
not
to
very
say.
fun to tell someone.
Just because it goes over my head doesn't mean I don't enjoy seeing you enthusiastic about it.
Well, maybe I'll tell you a little bit later. I'll have to think of something that might interest you at least.
I will hold it to you that you will give me a good story then. She'll just...
You think so? I could make up a good story for you.
I don't want to hear a fantasy. That would mean that I would go back at home and just listen to my old nanny. I want to hear what you experience. You know, other than a manticore attempting to yank you off the cart and take you away for food.
That's one I would like to forget.
This is why I put you near the head of the cart now. And again, you still almost got eaten there.
I feel like it's safer being on... What was it that,
The elk?
Yeah, the elk. It was an elk, right?
His name is Theodore.
Theodore. He would know that, right?
I
Did she say that?
assume that
I'm
she's
pretty
called him.
sure.
Yeah, I'm
She's
pretty
told
sure
him
she's called him
before.
Theodore.
Multiple
Okay.
times, yeah. It could be
Yeah,
a case where
okay.
it's like, yeah, I'm bad with names.
I'm
Well,
gonna just
Gyrus
like,
isn't, so...
I'm gonna like
Yeah,
speak
with-
with animals, this creature, and it's gonna be like my name is Bartholomew or some shit.
Yeah,
Maybe his name was Thoya.
yeah, he's like, it seems safer to be riding on Theodore.
You see her look at him for just a few seconds,
Well,
and
it
it's
can
clear
run
that the
fast.
it's clear that the gears are turning, and she looks like she's about to say something, but she just doesn't. Understandable.
He's smiling as he's watching you, wondering what it could be.
She looks like she's about to start laughing.
Is there something wrong?
Do you want me to be a pessimist or an optimist in this scenario?
Which one are you feeling?
Well, the first thought that came to my head was being on the elk means that you are that much easier to grab and move off.
But the elk can make a speedy getaway, right? And nothing bad happened while I was on the elk.
You've been on the elk for 2 days.
He's only ever, I'm sorry, but he's only ever had good experiences. On the-
Exactly!
So far.
He's not wrong. Nothing bad has happened while he's been on the elk.
I'm pretty sure, Dawn, would I have an idea of how fast an elk can move in comparison to the mule? It's in my head, I'm pretty sure they move the same speed.
Probably, to be honest.
Heck.
It's probably not that much faster.
Because I thought they had the same speed. So if I do know Cassie's a sinner, like, no, dude. 100 feet! Powerful legs!
She's not technically wrong if it dashes.
Okay, so it is fast.
By 10 feet.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
So he's not wrong.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. We'll just see how. Quite frankly, if you get on Lux, A might break his back. If she looks him up and down, maybe.
He's
Two,
kind of like has a hand to his chest and he's like, I'm not that heavy.
I am.
Well,
And two, has at least a 60 to 70% chance that I would be running into the danger and not out of it.
that's a very good point. I think
So-
I'll take my chances with Theodore for now.
We'll stay on the elk and see what happens. If you get snatched up, I get to shoot it down and scream, I told you so.
That's a fair deal.
I guess they'll just, like, small talk after this, because that was all she wanted to get out.
Okay.
Unless Tara had an idea for something, but this conniving boy keeps everything wrapped up in thread, so I doubt it.
No, he's just doing a little small talk.
So you guys have a little bit of small talk.
Poor Nieves. Darius is just gonna commandeer that elk.
Taru, I'm gonna DM you something.
Watch out,
Okay.
he's learning how to poison people.
Okay.
As you guys have a little bit of a just kind of casual conversation.
Mhm.
Night gets a little bit deeper. As it does so, you actually notice that there are like little like lampposts that, as it gets darker, they start to brighten a little bit, like more and more as it gets darker. It gives a very nice feel to it, and it's it's an unnatural flame, but it is flame that starts rising up in it. It's very nice to see with this natural lighting that gives this area a bit of calmness in a way. It's able for you guys to chat for a little bit longer and just enjoy each other's company. After a little bit, you hear just a bit of people like quieting down. There's maybe like one or two people who are still moving around from place to place, like they were at someone else's house and going back home. You also hear the crunching of some underbrush, of something moving in just beyond the light of some of the lamps. Woo! No, and it actually, as you guys are talking, like you guys don't even realize it until it's probably maybe a good 90 feet off, give or take, as it pokes its head into like near some of the light, just like this deer just kind of
Oh,
pokes its
Jesus!
head in, antlers just up in the air, just kind of like looks towards you guys, and just kind of stares at you for a moment. You did not
Can I
hear
just-
it coming at all.
Can I speak with animals and try and coax it closer?
Sure. I'm guessing you're like making motions for it to come closer as well.
Attempted. I'm sorry. What Oz just said
I
just
saw.
threw me off completely.
I saw.
Yeah. I try and gently like talk to it and try and coax it to come closer.
Okay, so
Oh,
like making
God.
motions for it, just like, hey, come here, stuff like that. All right.
Yeah. No.
So you start making the motions, and it like as soon as you like hold out your arms, like start making the motions, the creature seems to be like just immediately just like okay, just starts slow. It's like a slow like head lowering ever so slightly as it's like just kind of moves very very slowly towards you. It seems to be like watching you. It doesn't say anything back. Just kind of watches you. Seems to have like its like eyes seem like shake a little bit, like moving between the both of you. It eventually gets within 10 feet. As you do so, it's just kind of watching you for a moment. I actually need to check something real quick.
I swear to God, if the sister's a fucking druid.
Does seem pretty friendly for just a
That's what I was
wild
about
deer?
to ask.
Yeah.
Make an insight check, sure.
YOLO.
Oh, shit, it's good.
Insight. Hold on.
God, I wish I'd just used passive insight. It'd been so much easier.
Guys, oh shit, it's
Oh my
Grilda.
God. Fucking funny.
Grilda is here to ensure the curse is working well.
Oh no.
Well then, Grilda's checking up on the wrong person.
I know.
Yeah.
It was a yolk.
Yolk.
Yes.
Egg.
I know.
I almost some eggs right now.
Ooh, we about to have some. Okay, you know what? Never mind.
No, don't eat it.
This creature seems. Reading expressions of animals is not always the easiest. It's approaching you, which is that's good. Its body posture is it's got like its head down, so it's not like its head up and on alert. It seems to be a little bit awkward for a deer, but it's gotten close to you.
Can I like reach my hand out and try and touch it to see if it'll flinch back or not?
You reach out your hand. It does not seem to flinch and actually moves within 5 feet of you. kind of just starts. It's like it sniffs you, and it's like this soft sniffing. It's like this. This very deep, like almost kind of rattly sort of inhale as it sniffs at you.
Rattly.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make
Kind
a?
of weird.
I'm not proficient in medicine, but can I see if it's like got a cold or something?
Sure. It. Oh shit, it's Mystelian. No.
I mean, I'd ask nature, but I don't think that would work.
I'd say medicine or nature.
Ooh.
I'll allow either.
Oh shit, dog! Dear
Nice.
NyQuil.
There's something weird about its where its cheeks are. And as you're actually looking at it, you're like looking it over and trying to get a, you're being very friendly. It's being friendly. You just make that inhaling noises and such, and you start to kind of look it over. And what do you think it is, Nieves?
Curious.
Undead deer! Jarvis is already right here, though.
Yeah, Jairus is sitting next to her. The creature, it has fur, obviously, but it seems to be mostly like on the top of the nose, like around the eyes and such. Near the cheeks, it's something else. And
John,
what?
my brother's a druid. Do I recognize these little inconsistencies?
With the 27, you're going to notice one thing else. There look like they're little stretch marks on the cheeks.
Kind of
The fuck?
weird.
And as you're just like, as you're thinking, the fuck, you see the cheeks start to kind of like pull, and then it's instantaneous. As you watch as its mouth drops down, and just it's like watching the cheeks split apart. There are no herbivore teeth in this. There are carnivorous teeth in this thing, as it is going to attempt to bite you.
Yeah, it's the beast that that we were supposed to watch out for.
That
Yeah.
is a. Yeah, that is going to hit. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh shit!
Guru, isn't there like basically what is it? A curfew out right now for this
Yeah.
the city?
No, they're at makeout point. There's no curfew for makeout point.
There's no curfew for makeout point. That's correct.
It's like those horror movies that start with the couple in the car and isolated cliff.
Oh my god!
I'll
It's
just
the
trope
beginning to It
yourself.
Follows.
Congratulations.
It's the beginning to It Follows.
No, fuck you!
Oh my
You
god!
take 11 points of piercing damage,
Ow!
and as it grabs onto you, like it like grabs onto like part of your arm, and it bites in, and then you feel something against your arm, and you just kind of feel it just shunk, and you're stuck in its mouth as it begins dragging you away.
No! Gyrus is doing some shit for sure!
No, you're not. You're in the surprise condition. Now we're getting a chance to do stuff. Roll initiative.
Holy crap! Yo, Cassie, you get to join Z.
No!
Rolling initiative, what the fuck? Do I
You
need
see?
to drop my
Drop,
thing
What?
drop your
down
token so
somewhere?
that you can have it on
Total-
the turn order.
Total Drama Island taught us a few things. One of these things,
mean
the
anything.
couple always goes first.
Yup.
So
Uh-oh.
it goes a slutty character, then couple that goes off make out. And it's all a horror movie trope, guys. It's all here.
Oh,
Everyone's
no.
a suspect.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
Actually,
Oh
you're
my God.
are you on the? Yes, you are. You should see your token
Oh
already on the map.
God. Well,
You,
too late now.
yeah, in the middle,
Oh no.
right above them.
I see
Uh,
it. It's yeah.
oh, you're
it's-
right. Okay.
So just
Yeah,
click
let
on
me
that and roll
hit that.
initiative.
Hold on. Let me fucking minus this bitch and then drag the one I did over here.
Initiative.
Did you forget about that one?
Yes, I did because I didn't
good.
start.
Oh,
I didn't start there. I
Initiative.
started. in
Okay,
Tampa.
how poetic is it that Gyrus gets the nat 20 when it's
Right.
just Cassie though?
Right?
Yeah, this thing's
It
still
apparently
well
really
on
loves
initiative.
the dark, thick meat. Bite the whitey.
Oh no.
What the
Gyrus.
fuck? That's weird.
It is
Yes?
your turn at first.
Okay.
Oh, Paris, that's so adorable. You think the horror movie villain would go after the
Change the trope! I'm so tired of this!
To be fair, it went after you because you were holding out your arm to it.
Oh no, I know exactly why it went
Just
for me.
pray this is more of a Get Out situation than a Friday the 13th situation.
I mean,
At
I'm
this
wondering
point.
if the sister is still there, because you said she was sitting around anyway.
Can I do shatter behind it somewhere?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so it doesn't hurt Cassie, obviously.
Okay, Oz, I know you're saying for her to yell. I imagine when this thing started becoming something from The Thing, she started.
I can upcast
it was
this, right?
Gilrona who came with Gil. What?
Yeah, I
Cause-
can
you can
upcast this.
upcast it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think about that. It's legit The Thing.
She legit shouted, "What the fuck?" and then screamed once again, "What the fuck?" as it started to drag her off.
To be fair, I've heard a familiar reaction to someone pulling down their pants before. But it was in a classroom, so different setting and all that.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Where's my?
What, you haven't seen Bear Shaft in a classroom?
All right, so you cast Shatter, and you watch as his whole body just seems to vibrate from the thunderous damage. Does not look like it enjoyed that. It failed, just so you're aware.
Okay.
Still has hold of her.
It's still not letting go. Goddamn.
It really, really wants a chunk.
Paris, I think this moose is not the only thing you should worry about.
I swear to
Is that-
God.
You're not there.
This is not. You're not fighting with Gyrus. You're fighting with someone that has damaging spells.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. He has damaging spells. I know, right? It's weird.
Is there any way I can take a grab her arm or something?
That would
What?
have
Like, I wasn't-
action.
Okay.
I have to struggle.
Very well.
Or I could just stab it in the eye. Maybe that'll work. Fuck.
As a bonus, can I have my familiar running off to go tell Urthos
I'll say yes.
or get his attention or something?
Yeah, you can have your familiar flying off. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right,
Bonus.
Cassie. All right, I'm guessing you're staying there because it dragged her back a good 40 feet.
Whoa, really?
Can I struggle?
Ooh, that is some big movement.
Oh, that's fast.
I think the only one that could outspeed that thing is Renegade. Oh, and
Well, and
technically,
yeah,
if Arthos uses his action and bonus.
Mad could.
What?
I could what?
You're
I'll
you're a
keep up.
barbarian.
Oh, I could, yes.
No, I can't struggle as a reaction. I have to
What?
use an action to try and get out of
That's
it.
correct.
Alright, let's-
I could mostly
Oh.
keep up.
Mhm.
Someone mentioned Earthos.
Yeah,
the bird is
big
going
run
to
speed.
Fly
You can
over it'll
You can
do some
outpace.
Okay. I mean,
No.
I'm outside the building anyway. I'm like carving something.
Let's see.
Yeah. I would just have the bird try to get his attention and stuff.
Guru, I said outspeed. Vinrora could not outspeed that
No,
thing.
no.
Yeah. It's the two or double dashers that could out.
I see what you mean.
Double dash.
With disadvantage.
What?
Ha ha.
Yeah, whatever
that's
whatever you felt touching your arm, it's like you try and pull out of it, and it is trying to keep you in its mouth. Luckily, with a 16, you still are able to just and pull your hand or your arm out of its mouth, and you just see just kind of this hissing sound, and you watch as its tongue just kind of flops down out of its mouth. It's not really it's pinkish, but like there's like a globule of something like this, almost glue-like substance that just kind of drips down off of its.
Ew! It's got an adhesive.
Stuck.
It's
It goes
anti-lube.
without saying that Gyrus was trying to run after Cassie too.
Yeah,
by the
so
way.
you went 30 feet closer. I figured
Yeah.
as much when I asked.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so it is. Is it going to? Is it going to do that or that?
If I move away, it gets an attack of opportunity, don't I?
Oh, it's going to do something else first.
Ah!
I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
God.
Is that a legendary act?
Oh,
No,
what the
it's
fuck
turn.
is this?
Her action.
Wisdom
Paris?
save?
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know she was gonna move.
What?
Are you gonna move, Paris?
That's why I asked. Does it get an opportunity if I move?
Most creatures do.
So then, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, then we're moving to its turn.
Okay.
She made it sound as though she was not moving. That's why I was like, okay, its turn.
It hurts like hell.
Oh yeah. Cassie
Because
saves.
I can't.
Gyrus.
Oh, wait.
What?
I don't.
Sorry. I will bonus action Hunter's Mark this fucking thing.
Okay.
I don't need to hit it. So thankfully.
This might be bad.
Oh
No.
So is it
Oh,
Screech?
baby.
Hold on.
Because if so, does Big Ears McFuck hear it?
Hold
Big
on.
Ears McFuck!
Nieves, that's her
true,
name. I was
that's
trying to
true.
remember. I couldn't remember her name for a hot second.
Good thing I
Okay,
sent
good.
the
That
owl.
was that's a
Big
different
Ears
thing.
McFuck. By the way, I just want to point out how my friend Amber, I was like, we have a bunny person in one of our games. She got so, and when she was mostly human than bunny, she got upset. When she saw the human face, she got really sad.
Oh!
She was like, I wanted full bunny.
No, we're not going full furry, not this time.
Full furry.
This time.
Gyrus, you are frightened.
Mm.
Not
Oh,
the first one.
no.
That's great.
Oh,
Cool.
Can't get any closer.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear it? Because I
Um,
got the big ears? I don't know.
You
What the hell is
guys
this?
won't be able to get there for a while, just so you're
Yeah,
aware.
that's
But
what I
this is the
figured.
sort of thing where, like, as it lets out this, it's not so much a screech, because that's why I'm not saying you guys are hearing anything. It, like, when I say opens its jaw, I didn't say it was screaming. It's dislocating part of its body, and you can just,
Ew, it's rotting, essentially.
its eyes roll back up and go
It's rolling
completely
its-
pitch black.
Huh.
Oh, God.
It,
Oh.
you have no idea what this thing is, but it is basically it's trying to body horror you into fear.
Oh, well,
Um,
that's a thing.
And Cassie, you're just like, this isn't natural. Fuck you.
This is not natural.
Yeah, you're-
This is hideous.
Yeah.
She's too angry at being bitten to
I'm
get
guessing they're
frightened.
like,
If I'm frightened, do I have to actively try to get away, or can I just not get closer?
You can't get
Just-
closer. You have disadvantage on attack rolls made against the creature while you're within its line of sight. And
Okay.
I.e., use spells on the save.
and you can make a save at the end of your turn to try and end the effect. It's at the end of your turn, and you can do it every turn. And that's not an action, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Paris, you are at the moment immune to the effects for the next 24 hours.
Awesome.
Guru.
Yes.
How many thousands of feet are they away from us?
I'd say probably good. Ooh, actually, because she would have taken him to make out points. Basically, like, I'd say 3 miles. So about
Ah,
1,000.
it's minutes. It's
Yeah.
minutes. Oh yeah, we ain't getting to y'all.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
So we either have to kill it or we have to bail.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
banking
both.
on bail, but
Gilruna is not.
I was gonna say,
prepared
yeah.
for
What about
this.
Gilrona?
Oh, no,
Is
she
she not
rolled.
around?
She got a 9.
Oh.
So yeah, she's not exactly. And to be fair, for her, like it came out of the darkness and is only just barely in the light, and she does not have dark vision.
So Guru, that's basically a Mexican girl saying the chupacabra, right?
Basically, yeah. This is basically her going, "Oh shit!" What? She's actually. I need to roll her wisdom save real quick. Oh, she's
Goat
fine.
sucker.
Yeah.
You said 3 miles?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
She took them out of the
That-
way so that they would be able to have some alone time. She didn't want you guys.
Mhm.
doing anything.
176 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's not happening.
We'll get to you in a minute.
Uh,
17 minutes specifically.
you see a little, as a little fire pops up, and you hear, yeah. She's gonna produce flame at him.
Oh,
That will actually hit.
D8 damage. Mean D8 damage.
7d8 damage. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. No, 7. How dare you confuse me while I'm trying to speak, Butters?
Fuck you, I'm sick.
I hope you're feeling better at least.
Nah, it's gotten worse, Chief.
Oh no.
Butters, no!
I don't care if I'm throwing up on Thanksgiving, I'm still eating, motherfucker.
Man, that's a big fucking moon.
Alright, so
dear.
she throws it and she's like, I can go get help. She's got that little bit of fire in her.
Run!
Okay, she runs.
Fly, you
She's gonna-
cunt!
Ooh.
I imagine if Ganondorf, what the fuck?
Ganondorf!
Gandalf. If Gandalf was a little bit more.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, can we please get a half-orc wizard named Ganon?
Please!
Ganondorf.
Possibly. Yes. Gyrus, it is your turn.
Cool.
That run was aimed at you as well, by the way. Get the fuck out!
Well, that was. He's probably a little frazzled right now, anyway. Hold on. Can I do?
You can do a
Let
lot
me
of
check this.
things.
Okay, it doesn't. Okay. Could I try casting web at it?
I mean, you can, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's an attack roll, so...
It's not attack technically, no. So, if we were trying to run away, it might slow down a little. Right?
Right. Fucking music, quickly!
Yeah, I was just reading description. Okay. Yeah.
Just so you know,
yeah.
to not catch Cassie in it, you'd probably have to put it like where's on the edge of it.
So
Yeah,
I'll
that's
just
what I
walk
mean.
forward out of it.
Yeah.
True. Because
Unless you like ran around it.
It's fine.
Well, it on a
Not
failed
worried about me.
save. On a failed save, it'll be restrained until it can get out. So, to make if it was restrained, would it be able to take an opportunity attack against Cassie?
At disadvantage.
Okay. Well,
Advantage is disadvantage.
yeah, might as well do it. Yeah, I feel like that's just most likely for him. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. And that
Which is
requires
also-
a dexterity saving throw at the start of its turn. Got it.
Oh, he's shooting
Mhm.
his way.
Oh, and I guess I'll be moving away from it.
Okay.
Not too fast. He doesn't want to leave Cassie.
Okay. So you go like
Is-
25 feet back just to make sure she can catch up to you.
Yeah, is there
Jarvis.
any way I can kind of like hold it or something until Cassie gets
Hold the
running?
dash action.
That's why I said
Yeah.
25 feet just in
Okay.
case.
Okay, yeah.
Just in case she has
Jarvis
an edge.
conjures. Jarvis conjures a mass of thick, sticky webbing.
Why?
Oh
Guys, you're not
dear.
there. Stop this. It's conjured web, collapse on itself spell ends at the start of your next turn. Well, I
Oh,
did mention that
can
I did mention that there are lamps. So if you were wanting to like try and throw it between those, that would work.
Okay, yeah, that works then.
Yeah, I did set it up so that there was multiple opportunities for you, and well, to be fair, I didn't think of web, but I did realize that as soon as you were like, casting, like, yeah, they could go between the posts, it'd be fine. So yeah, no worries. Or layered across the floor. So
I feel like doesn't it work better between posts?
that's if you're like trying to have people run into it. If you layer it across the floor, it'll cover more area.
Yeah, but I can't have it
You
cover too
can.
much
It
area
says
anyway.
if they
so-
aren't anchored or layered across the floor, so you can't have it layered
Okay.
on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine then.
So yeah. just
Did
do
you
it.
say I can have some kind of saving throw or something at the end of my turn too?
Wisdom save? Yes.
Ah,
To attempt
yeah,
to
I'll go
no
ahead
longer be a scourge.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yep.
There we
You're
go.
no longer
Jesus.
scared.
Okay, I'm okay now. I got my shit together.
Yep. Cassie.
You smacked yourself in the face.
Yeah, just so you know, it is not restrained yet. It will be at
Yeah,
the
I
start
know.
of its
I
turn.
know.
Yeah, so she doesn't know.
Mm,
Can't tell. I think we should run away. You told
yeah,
me to
no,
run away.
yeah, no. I'm trying to think of some. Yeah, fuck it. I have to take disengage. Yep, disengage and move the fuck away from it.
Okay. You
Because it just auto grapples me.
You disengage and back the fuck up as it starts. It doesn't like bite at you. It's like starts like slowly like waggling its tongue back and forth like.
Gross.
And you watch as it closes it. Like when it closes its jaw, you see like it like the jaw part, like almost like the entire neck kind of goes down and then pushes its jaw back up to actually close its mouth. So you're just watching like the neck undulate to actually get it to close its mouth. Its tongue still sticking out like a mlem, but one with thick
A horrendous mlem.
Oh, horrendous mlem. As soon as it does, its slow jaw slowly just kind of reopens itself as it just staring at you with those pitch black eyes.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so you disengage, you run away. Dex save on its turn. What is your save? Never mind, that's a 16 on the die.
Run away! Run away!
All right. All right. So let me see here. What is it going to do?
Just imagine it honks when it's running towards you.
Ringen is now running at full speed to come and kill it.
Wait, what? Huh? Hmm?
He said, just imagine it honks as it moves closer to you.
I meant like a moose honk, not
Yeah.
goose. There's an M, not a G, okay? Go on.
It moves out of the webbing.
Fuck.
Yeah, it did save the deck save.
It was an attempt.
Oh, and it's faster than you fuckers, too. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Cool. Alright, got.
I have an idea.
It raises its head, kind of like turns and looks towards where Garona left.
No.
You watch as it keeps its mouth open for a second, tongue slowly pulling back into its mouth, and just kind of seems almost like it's swallowing its tongue.
Ew!
Yeah.
Closes its mouth,
Ew!
looks back to you guys,
Sound effect.
and then does the deer bounding in the opposite
What?
direction.
It's
Wait,
easier
towards
to pick on.
Garona?
Away, opposite direction, out of the city.
Okay.
Away from us.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank fucking God. I don't know why it decided to just go.
Probably because it has the intelligence to know that she was probably going to get help.
Probably.
3 miles away.
Towards city is bad.
Yeah, but I don't know the since I'm going to bed.
Ugh.
Honestly. Yeah.
But you said you were going to bed, and it's like, wow, this early.
This early.
Do you guys wish to attempt to pursue the fast creature?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Not
let's
me.
run away from it. Actually, no, let's turn around
Yeah,
and run
right?
to it.
Exactly. No. we ain't fucking with that.
Well, just walk only gives me an hour, so I can't do shit.
You watch as soon as it exits the candlelight, you barely see a vague form of it in the shadows with the stars above, and as soon as it gets to like 120 feet, it's almost indiscernible in the darkness.
Ugh. It's creepy as shit. Ugh.
And now
Well
you have an
then.
idea about why they're a bit worried about this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now that is over. Fuck! Looks at the fucking enormous ass bite mark on her fucking arm.
He immediately looks at it, like, takes her arm to look at it.
Roll a medicine check.
Get to the fucking medic. Get to the fucking medic.
Yes!
Barely
It's a
second,
little,
you
like-
two fucks.
It's a little infected.
You start looking over her hand, and you're just like as you're doing it, your fingers curl slightly. And you look over, and you're like, I'm holding her hand.
She'll very gently move her arm back.
That's a bite. Wow.
I'm fine. Let's just go find the other two who actually know what the hell this
Can I
might
at
be.
least
You
use
see-
healing hands on it?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, my field of expertise is, after you've died.
Fair.
I can determine how you died.
Equal to
By
your
me.
level. Equal to my level. What level are we? 6?
Six.
Okay, then
She
I
gets
guess she
six
gets
to help
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least that should help a little.
I mean, it was half the damage that it did to me, so shit.
Yeah. Yeah, then he's very much gonna be trying to help rush you back to the city and stuff.
Oh, I forgot about that thing. Oh well, I'll do that next time.
Let's not! I'm glad you forgot something about that bitch!
Yeah, and he's like, I'd completely forgotten about that.
Look at dear this ever.
Well, what'd she say?
She said, I'm never going to look at deer the same. Ever.
It was quite an ugly deer.
She slowly turns her head to look at him. With the most incredulous, like, what face?
Was it not?
Also,
Ugly is a compliment.
Gyrus.
Hmm?
Roll me a history check.
Oh boy!
Yeah, I'm like mad grin over here. What it means?
Oh
Tell
boy!
me what it means.
Tell me your secrets.
I'm sure it's gonna be DM'd. I'm ready for these secrets.
It's not gonna be a lot, but the little hints are the best type.
I'm already crying.
A part of me wonders if it's because he's traveled or if it's just because he's proficient. Because in that case,
I have no idea. I have no idea what the fuck it could be.
I mean, it's proficiency. I have proficiency. That's why I'm sitting there like, juicy.
It's gotta be background related.
Right, it really does. Or class related, you heathen.
What do you mean?
Wizards, you know magics. Clearly,
Magic.
that's what she was referring to. Oh, nice.
I just love hearing no my dice.
My jike.
My jike.
Come on. God, this beat's not going through.
Still break the needle again.
I've been breaking some beads. That's the part I'm worried about now.
Beans.
I just
Break them beans.
Got it.
told Paris, but I broke 2 needles the other day. Was it last day? Yesterday?
It was yesterday. Yeah.
Last day.
I've been out of it, man.
She broke 2 in like the span of I think it was like 10 minutes. And
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here like I don't understand.
Third time's the charm, man.
Welcome back. So you guys head back to where everyone else is.
Yeah, hurried pace.
Did you DM me whatever it is?
I-
Oh, you did. Okay.
I'm very fast about my DMing usually.
That was fast. Oh. Ooh,
You gotta
interesting.
share with the class, you fucking prods. We got 3 miles to run.
Nope, we're good. Jairus is just worried about Cassie.
Accurate.
Yeah.
A 3-mile
very
jog.
He's very one-track mind right now.
I realized something. 3-mile jog. Cassie's fine. How is Gyrus holding up?
I assume the sister gets to us like a
Yeah,
few minutes
the
before.
bird gets to you first. And so
Oh,
yeah,
Erthos,
I mean, I meant-
The owl.
Bird's freaking out. Yeah.
Erthos, you're relaxing. Everything's fine. You see an owl just fly in through the door and start just flailing itself in your face.
The door.
Through
I'm,
the
I'm
door?
outside.
He's outside.
You're outside? Oh, excellent. Even better. It just flies into your face.
They just
The owl
have,
runs smack
They
in your
just-
fucking face.
they just have revolving doors in the middle of the town.
Just
Just there
owl.
as decoration to spin around.
The owl's stuck in the revolving door.
That's not an impossibility.
The owl alerts him then. Okay, great.
Yeah,
So,
it's
I-
assailing Erthos.
I look at I presumably fall back onto my back, and
Yeah.
then I'm like, huh? What?
It's like dancing like foot to foot, like the anxious, like come on, come on, come on, kind of dancing of
All right,
feet.
well, where?
It flies back towards where Gyrus and Cassie last
I
were.
will double dash.
The pain of a familiar not being able to speak is real right now.
Yeah.
You eventually run into Gilrona. I did almost forget her name.
Arthur's got like 2 messengers: the owl that
I-
attacks him, and then the frantic purple.
I need to
Well,
look
I mean,
quick.
I just run past her.
As you run past her, she makes like these incoherent noises, but you're just focusing on following the owl.
I pause briefly, just stop mid-run. What was that?
Step on the right foot. Don't forget it.
I-
Would the owl be?
Dear, and there was and it was then I threw
I
fire
keep
at.
sprinting.
Would the owl be like back in range for me again by this point?
When it's back in range, she'll be able to see you.
I
Okay.
I just keep dashing. just like hold on, am I hearing this correctly, or is this just my mind playing tricks on me? Okay, she is actually speaking gibberish. Sprint.
I love Erthos' mind.
Just keeps running.
Yep. Double dash.
And you run over, and it flies like right at Gyrus, and it very calmly, very casually, just kind of swoops around, circles, and lands on his. Well, it doesn't land on it. Just kind of follows.
I wish I could be as woo-saw as this fucking thing is.
We see Erthos then, right?
Stops and
Yeah.
takes a few deep breaths after he's probably been running for 10
Yes!
minutes.
Jairus is definitely yelling out at him like,
What?
Erthos! Erthos!
Cassie,
It would be closer to 5 minutes because you met him halfway.
that is true.
Yeah.
Closer to, yeah.
Cassie's staring at both Erthos and Gyrus like, what the fuck kind of endurance do you...
What happened?
Okay, so do you want the long version or the short one?
I guess firstly, are you safe?
She holds up her bleeding arm. Moderately.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna look over there.
Why you motherfuckers keep wanting to medicine check me when we have healers?
I'm not gonna message it. I'm just looking at it.
Sure.
And I'm like, well, okay, alright. Do I have to roll anything or just?
Medicine check.
Oh, okay. I'm not like holding her arm and looking deeply into it. I'm just.
Oh, if you're
He's just
looking
looking
at
it
it's a
over.
bite mark.
Brotherly over.
Well, what? Why?
Okay, so apparently the deer here can fucking unhinge their jaw and show razor sharp teeth.
What were they saying earlier about this creature?
That's not a deer. Sorry, that's not a deer.
I'm aware.
That's a moose. I'm joking.
She looks about ready to
No.
punch. Okay, I was about to say. I'm like, she might actually just unarmed hit you.
What did they say earlier about this creature? I don't even know if I was
You
actually in
didn't
session
ask
when
too
they
much.
talked about it.
I didn't ask too many questions about it, so even with your keen mind, it
Yeah,
got
okay.
information.
Yeah.
Did it follow you?
It ran away when Yerma left.
When what? Who?
Did you not run into her?
Go
I'm sorry, I'm never gonna get her name. Giroma.
Oh, Girona. Yeah, you called her Girona, and I'm like, who's that?
I legit forgot her name, and I'm like, oh well, you know what? I'm gonna go with the closest that I can. It makes sense. I've been attacked by a deer, so yeah, I'm probably gonna get her name wrong anyway. Roll it.
Well, I mean, Rangan's a medic, isn't he, or something? Let's go.
We do have
Or
a
the
cleric.
actual cleric.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Rangan can, you know,
Medicine check it.
he can diagnose.
Diagnose.
I mean,
If anyone knows
If
anything
that-
about this, I'm sure it'd be Venrora.
I've heard enough werewolf stories to be afraid of you right now.
How
so-
about no?
Well, how about we go?
I'm going.
Yes, let's
She's
keep
already
going.
started walking.
Yeah, Jairus is you can tell he's hovering around Cassie, being very pushy and stuff, trying to get her to get going
Cassie,
fast.
Why are you walking?
Yeah.
Guru. I'm guessing eventually we hear the mad ramblings of a furbolg woman.
Eventually.
Athos, we have some.
Yeah.
Oh, where did he go?
Yeah.
You just see his half-finished carving
As she-
on the log.
He's going to miss dessert.
And she probably got there what, a minute, 2 minutes before them,
Yeah.
since they stopped to talk. If you don't, yeah.
It's
So
like
Ringen
she-
would have
She
started.
starts like trying to say stuff, but she still goes like, and then eventually she just kind of like,
Calm down.
like she like puts her hands on her knees and just.
Should I just fucking head after him? Which direction?
Points.
I don't even.
All right, and then Ringen will just start heading that way.
Nieves is gonna follow too.
As will Venrora.
They fast.
You guys catch up to him after like a minute.
Yeah, very fast.
Ringen boost there.
Okay, so I guess we all meet up then.
Yep. You're all
Yeah.
together.
What happened? What happened?
Oh, she got bit.
She got
Apparently.
bit?
Oh, Nieves, don't touch that fucking. Not yet.
Oh,
Let me
oh,
get a
yeah.
look at it.
I know. I'm gonna try to look at it too.
Well, let's let us sit down first. Let's get.
Oh, I wasn't saying it in character.
Yeah. Let's. Cassie, we're gonna get you home. We'll look at the fucking wound, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put her on.
I guess-
Put her on the futon.
Yeah, we get back to the house and get looked at.
All right. So you go back inside. You guys look over the bite wound.
Is it still sticky?
Roll a medicine check. And
Oh.
Ringen's gonna
Yeah.
go.
Don't
Ringen's
count.
gonna
I'll
like.
say one person.
Please.
Can I give
The
Rengen
fucking-
assist because
yeah.
I'm also proficient
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
and I'm looking at it?
I
This is
will
what- this is
give
one of the few
advantage
things
to
that-
Rengen.
That's what Oz is
Oh.
doing, I think.
Yeah, Oz is already doing that.
Oh, I thought she was saying she was doing it on her own. Excuse
No,
me.
no, no.
No,
To
no.
assist Brendan.
Okay, go off.
Alright. He's going to like swab it kind of too to check to see if it left behind any residue poisons.
That would be part of
Ooh.
what the medicine check is for.
There you go.
No poison.
Nice as fuck.
What did I find anything interesting in it or about it?
Oh yes. The residue doesn't appear to really be there anymore.
I'm back.
Like a little bit of saliva. So
We're
it's
swabbing your wound.
not too much.
What the adventure?
What you notice is that the puncture wounds are. There's two things that you notice. One, there seems to be more than one row of teeth.
Awesome.
Alright.
Lovely.
And they're oddly crooked.
Serrated teeth.
This is this the thing that we're here to?
Have I heard of it, girl? Or something that is like this?
Nope.
I heard about the fucking
I live
change
nearby
beast.
here. Have
Yeah,
I ever
the,
heard
the
of
change
anything?
beast is the closest thing to it. Yes.
Yeah.
But that was like
I live-
mythos, and this is like first time seeing.
Do I know anything about this since my peoples live in the area?
Again, it's mostly stories that you guys
Okay.
had heard about it. You guys hadn't seen anything like it. This is the first time you're actually looking at it, like,
Oh,
okay, so apparently this is sort of the bite. What the? You do also notice that. Actually, no. Use that, not that. So never mind. Beyond that, yeah, this whatever the residue was, it's gone by this point. Probably faded a couple minutes back.
Cassie, mind if I take a bit of a sample of your blood?
She
Making sure-
gestures. Has someone healed me yet?
Not yet.
No.
Okay,
Ringen
so
said
she-
don't.
I would have
She-
I would have touched the opposite side
Rin-
of the arm isn't to heal.
If
Cassie
you heal her
was-
to full the wound,
Cassie
know.
would have smacked your hand before you did that.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
because she kind of figures Ringen would ask this kind of thing. So she would gesture to the blood that's still probably dripping out and just be like, go ahead.
That's not fast enough. And he'll take out
Oh,
a
dear.
needle. Look away.
I brace her.
He's taking like a full syringe of blood.
God damn.
Okay.
Yeah, Vinroy, it's real good that you braced her, because otherwise she would have tried to bolt.
Do you regret not letting me heal you now?
Well,
No.
no, because if you healed her first, then he would have done this, and then she would have gotten hurt again.
I know, but she
so
doesn't
now
like
you-
needles, so.
True.
Ringen will take over a vial of blood. Syringe / vial, whatever you want to call it.
I think the best part is it's not the needle that scares her, it's watching the process of her blood leaving her body through that thing that's like,
Also fair.
That's why he said look away.
She has this quirk for me. Despite my hatred of needles, I can't stop watching.
Mhm.
Okay.
Guru, I DM'd you something? He puts it in a vial, like he does drain it into a vial, and corks it, and will put it back in his bag. Alright, she should be good for cleaning up. I'll check her blood for poisons, but I doubt there will be any. It was just a precaution.
Healing time. I mean, we're about to have a long fucking rest, but why the fuck not? You know? Healing, cure wounds level 2. Let's get it, sisters.
Like, just one will work, because it's max healing out of combat, I thought.
Let's get it,
It's
sisters.
not max healing out of combat. Just
What
in
the
case
fuck?
you guys go into combat again.
Yeah,
Paris, where did you hear that from?
What am I thinking where it's like max healing out of combat? What the hell am I
That's a long
thinking?
rest.
No, I think it might be one of Troy's home rules that I'm thinking of.
Possibly.
Because he allows Phil to max heal
That's
when
16.
they're out of combat.
That's 16, baby.
He
From a
has
level
a healer's
1?
kit.
Or 2?
No, level 2.
Okay, let's say 16 healing
Take a
level
long
2 is a
rest.
lot.
Oh, okay, that's
Go
why.
stupid.
Go crazy, go stupid!
Alright, then yeah. So we should be going to hunt this thing tomorrow, right?
What fucking attacked you, first of all?
Oh. I want to say a
well-
deer, but it wasn't a fucking deer.
I mean, if it's attacking civilians, then we might want to take care of it.
It looked like a deer, and then when I looked at it closer, it had... It's like it was trying to imitate a deer, but didn't quite get it yet. It had stretch marks on its cheeks, and then once it bit into me, it's like it almost unhinged its jaw to show these rows and rows of this, and she'll gesture to the bite wound.
That very well could be the change beast we're talking about. Why to stop attacking unless you killed it?
No, It watched Monroe's sister leave, looked in the direction she left, and then just took off. So I'm wondering exactly what kind of intelligence this thing has.
Vinora, do you have does that fucking revolving doors of yours lock?
We can brace it, yes. When
Brace
the
it-
wind blows, it is
brace
not a
it
good thing.
quick.
I
Brace it
will
quickly.
go and
Oh.
brace the door.
Some creatures I know of will basically wait for if they smell another person or another being on a creature, they will let it go and limp away so it has more food. So there's a chance we won't need to hunt it, it's hunting us.
Just saying it's got my scent and it's going to stalk me, essentially.
I mean, that might be good for us if we're gonna fight it, take it out.
Uh,
deal with it.
As this discussion is going to go on, I'd like to go find my grandfather real quickly.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
He's still in
Yeah.
the house.
That's a good idea.
Look, it's his house!
I know, but he might have left.
He's sitting in the rocking chair.
Grandfather, I hate to disturb you.
He was snoring.
Yes.
Two of my friends had an encounter with the changing beast.
What? You guys are like, we're just like, I beg your pardon?
It revealed itself up at the point it attacked them.
I see. It appears that that will be your next choice, then, I suppose. You are the ones who have seen it first. If you wish to be the ones to take it on, you have the first choice in this regard. Well, your friend does.
Am I here?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about it? Like
Uh.
regarding
Only the stories.
Oh, okay. Is there anything in the stories about what it's sort of vulnerable to?
Or
What
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 its
it- what it's
abilities
strong
are.
against?
It's the ability to change forms. Thus, the name Change Beast. Often it drags away its prey to a hole where it will eat them.
Can it turn into people?
Thus far, I don't know. There's a story that says that one possibly could, but
I'm getting big thing vibes all of a sudden.
Right!
I don't know for certain if that is a thing it can do. If it can turn into a humanoid, then that is certainly dangerous indeed.
Do you know anything about its strengths or weaknesses?
Only stories. Looks
Yeah.
near indistinguishable from most creatures until it attacks. Tends to be nocturnal. Doesn't seem to fully enjoy the light. Not sure if it has any weakness to it, but
Well, if we are going to attack it, we may as well do it tonight or tomorrow
Tonight?
night.
I mean, we should probably get some rest and maybe some supplies first tomorrow.
What supplies would we get?
Potions. Some potions, maybe.
I already have potions I need.
Does
That's
everybody
cute.
else?
I don't have any.
Anybody not have potions? Alright, give me a second. You see Ringen goes
There
to
he
the bag.
goes!
Any you don't use, I expect you to give back and you will pay for them. He hands you 5 healing potions.
I'm not sure I have the gold to pay you back.
So try not to use all of them, huh?
Fair enough.
He shrugs.
Do I have any motion?
He'll actually give you 3. He'll save 2 for himself. He'll give you 3.
Can you make those?
Yes,
Can you teach me how to make them, please?
maybe.
Okay.
Is it
Um.
really wise to be hunting it now?
No.
Well, you've injured it,
well-
haven't you?
It was injured, but
Can you take me back to the place where you injured it?
How long has it been since it fucking bit into me like a fucking shish kebab?
by this point, I'd say about 10 minutes.
Didn't you hunters market? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? Did you?
yeah,
Wait.
she
Yes, she did.
You did.
Wait, the
If you can track it now, it's best because it's still bleeding. So it'll be easier.
wait, wouldn't it have been more like 20 minutes? Because 3 miles is about 20 minutes.
It depends on how fast you run, because
Oh, true, yeah.
They were.
I mean,
D&D physics.
if everybody wants to go get it now, then I think that's okay. Let's
Oh.
just be careful.
I will turn back to my grandfather briefly. You wouldn't happen to know where I might get something to... How should I say? Beef up the amount of damage that I can do.
Are you saying that what you have is inadequate? He raises a brow slowly.
You have a pretty fucking good hammer.
Out of character, Butters, I don't have a hammer.
Whatever the fuck the light thing is.
Oh,
flail, maul, something.
the Morning Star.
Yeah, that fucking thing.
how easily it fucking bit me. I wouldn't say no if you have any armor to give me.
Okay, the time, not all the time
He
of the
like
night.
looks you over for a second. No.
Hmm.
You're too small.
Too small! Rip.
I would have nothing that would fit you.
Uh-oh.
If
Do
I
you know if poisons work on the fucking thing?
Possibly. I have no story mentioning whether it does or does not.
Yeah.
Much of it was more warnings than it was about weakness.
I think we're waiting on a response to the question that Nora asked.
Mm.
He rubs his chin.
He basically
thoughtfully.
just said,
Did you lose your maul?
No, but of late we have been running into things that, well, let me use it to you this way. I fought a Hydra, and it wasn't that much help.
Are you asking to use? Hold on. He stands up, goes into the back. He spends maybe 2 minutes, and very just casually brings down just this big old great axe and like offers it to you.
whoa.
Will this work?
Yes.
That should work.
Good. I had to get it from out back. Was using it to cut wood earlier.
You know, if you use that, you can't use your shield as well.
That is fine.
Toss it. She holds her hands out for the shield.
Which one?
I hold up 2 shields.
I'm not picky.
Cassie ones was Z's.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That one!
Yeah.
I will give her the one that Z used, which I believe was the
Elvish one.
Elvish one, yeah.
You attune to that, it would make you very happy. But yeah, I don't know if you got time to attune to it.
Yeah, probably not time, but I will
You
make
get
sure
upset,
that
Russ.
Paris is made aware of what not
Z never wanted to use that fucking thing.
Nope.
I just accidentally put the spell shield in my inventory. Ah!
I've
I
done
do
that a lot.
all the time. Also, Paris, you'll now see that under your magic item info.
You're out of character. Should I know anything about this great axe?
He used it to chop wood.
So noted.
It's pretty good.
One standard great axe.
Yep.
Uh,
If you're doing it in a rush, yeah.
fuck. Okay. Yeah, if we're running out, then it's kind of in a rush.
Mm-hmm.
It's a disadvantage.
Yes. It's you're flipping through really fast. You have keen mind, obviously, but this is something from before you actually honed it to the point that it's keen,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Ugh.
frustrating you because it's like this. It's longer than a month ago, so that's one thing you already know.
And if
Which-
only I had the time to thoroughly look over it, but we going.
You running?
Okay.
Go away! Fucking speaker just turned on for some reason.
I didn't do it.
Just while we're walking, Guru, Rengen will cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Ritually, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you dashing?
I didn't imagine where we might be.
Okay, just wanted to double check. Because if you're dashing, I'd say you wouldn't be able to do that because you'd be using your action to be doing the ritual casting. So if you're wanting to do that, you can. You just wouldn't be dashing.
Alright. I'm just gonna look, see if that axe is magical or not, just so I can give Venora a heads up on if she should.
I get you.
Yeah.
You continue on as the 10 minutes of ritual casting pass. Not magical.
Then Roro, don't use that fucking axe. I'm worried the monster we're going after has resistance to non-magical weapons. I would recommend using the Morning Star you got already.
I have a spell that can make the Great Axe a magic weapon.
I wouldn't waste a second level spell on this one.
Second tier.
Okay.
I know what I said. Ringan will use the word level.
He's a gamer.
He's a gamer.
He's a gamer.
Arthos
Fucking dead.
will,
And by the way, Guru,
Yes.
Ringan does have that spell. Has the chance to grab that spell.
Fair enough.
Arthos will what?
he just speaks up towards Nieves, saying, well, I don't have any magic weapons, so could you do it to my crossbow? He holds out his light crossbow.
She looks over to Rangan again, like.
It's temporary, right?
It lasts up to an hour.
Probably worth doing it closer to the monster.
Oh, yeah, not now. Yeah, I can.
Who named the fucking bag of holding this?
The handy haversack?
Yes.
That's what
Well,
it's
that-
called.
it's the handy
That's-
haversack.
yeah.
Oh my god, is
that's
that
not-
legitimately what it's
That's
fucking
legitimately what it's called.
Paris,
Yeah.
a bag of holding and a handy haversack are two different things.
I never knew that item!
Yeah,
Yeah.
the handy haversack is basically the lesser bag of holding. It doesn't hold as much, but it has.
Hey, I've seen it
Like,
be
you
used for
can be-
better things.
I'm not saying that it can't be used for better things. I'm just saying that it's basically a backpack. So yes, that is your handy
So-
haversack.
We're going through the town and looking for the big thing.
Yes.
Or,
Okay.
well, we're going back to where we first saw it, yeah.
Yes.
Nieva's gonna keep a little ear out
Make a perception check.
for any.
Oh, yeah, I'll have the owl out too, of course.
You as well.
Fuck, where's my. Okay, there it is. Where'd it go?
Perception.
12.
Okay. You keep your ears up. I'm looking around. And
Why?
just,
Don.
Hmm?
May I use the companion?
Lux
Yeah.
for
It's
Listening for weird shit. You say it's piss poor.
perception
no.
check. You said listening, Paris?
Yes.
Okay, then
He doesn't have keen senses, so. He's got normal horse ears.
He makes no noises or sounds. Just kind of walks alongside you. It seems to be like idly protective of you. Just like slowly puts feathers around you. Just like floofs up a little bit whenever like they hear a random noise.
This is my human!
Kind of.
You don't know, I'll ask that later.
The other two people at the moment do not see anything. No sound. I mean, you hear sounds. You hear faint crackling from the lanterns as you move on your way. There's little snaps and little hoo of other owls out in the forest. But beyond that, it's a relatively quiet night.
Right, you also have expertise in perception. Oh no, that's Lux, sorry.
No!
How does Lux have... Wow.
Okay, so we're going
Expertise
to
and
the
perception.
place where they were, right? The point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll be rolling perception.
Only for the people who are paying attention and doing the that and such, which at the moment currently seems to be fine. Same
Sorry.
Oh wait, she needs to get it out of her system.
I just saw the same modifier. My brain just like immediately thought Earthos has to show this horse boss. I'm good. I'm fine. Please continue.
Everything currently seems okay at the moment. Besides, the fact that something bit your sister and you're out in the evening. It's dark. Like outside of the light, it's dark.
Does Cassie still have it marked or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
So
go
does
back
that mean she knows where it is?
No.
It gives me
her
advantage
to
on
track it.
survival checks.
So
Ah.
that's why you guys are going back to where it was.
Okay.
The dark vision, by the way, gives you the ability to see 60 feet without disadvantage. Beyond that, you would have
I know, I'm
disadvantage on
fucking with
perception
Mad.
checks, just so you're aware.
I have goggles, thank you very much.
She has her goggles.
Wait,
To be-
is
to
it
be-
all?
Huh?
Sorry, I was just gonna ask: is it all dim light or is it all dark?
It's for everyone with dark vision. It is dim light. Venora,
then
without
that's
the goggles on,
disadvantage.
right now you're just rolling to hear. You're listening out at the moment.
Okay.
Unless you are looking. If you're looking, then yes, roll with disadvantage.
No, I mean like sight-based perception is all disadvantage.
Yes, correct.
Until we, stop running.
No,
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 even
it's
when
just
you stop running.
sight-based perception in dim light is just always disadvantage.
Correct.
Or
Oh,
if
what?
you have-
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
If
when
we
you have dark
cast-
vision, darkness becomes dim light.
Yes.
So
Oh, okay.
Would it be better if we had light up? We could cast light.
It would still only extend the range for as far as the light goes. Beyond that, it still would be considered dim light for your dark vision.
Okay.
So by now, half an hour has passed since you were bit. And
So I got 30.
Hunter's Mark. So you have 30
No.
minutes. Yep.
Yep.
And you can see where its tracks are. Looking it over, it does not appear to have bled. Most of the damage that you did to it was thunder and fire damage.
Okay, fair enough. Still have footprints, though.
It did leave footprints, so you can make a survival check with advantage because it's Hunter's Marked.
I really need...
You really need
Or not!
Okay. You
I don't
start-
have... It is why I said it.
I getcha. I mean, the advantage helps. You begin following it into the darkness, going out of the city. It doesn't appear to have been super stealthy about this. You saw it bounding before, so now you're able to actually see. Yeah, this thing was... It almost seemed to be like leisurely leaving. Like kind of the leaving of like someone who's just like, yeah, they're not gonna follow me. Fuck it. I'm just
I
gonna
have
just run."
acquired the cough drops.
Excellent.
Yay!
Hopefully it helps you feel better.
I'm about to eat these like candy.
I don't blame you at all.
There's trodden down grass. There's actually a point where like there's a branch that got knocked over. It's not like a total shambles or disarray, but the path is easy enough for you to go in here, and then 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 here. It's pretty simple, straightforward, and you'll just keep going. Kept pushing past some of the underbrush. Eventually you come to an area where it starts going down a bit more, downhill. And you see that the tracks seem to be stranger. Right? For the time you've been following it, it's been cloven-hooved, deer-like. And then as it's going towards this downhill section, there's a part where like you see a full-on skid, and the next print, instead of having like, the two cloven hooves of the footprint, there are 4 markings.
Like claws or paws?
Like the hoof split into 2s.
Oh, so it was
Like a boar.
So it was like one toe, and now it's like split hoof.
It switched from a deer to a boar.
To another creature.
Okay.
I mean... would I have an idea as to what the fuck kind of footprint it is? Like, because I know out of character what it says is a fucking boar.
Nature
But
check.
I say boar-like because boars are very good at going down inclines quick.
Mm-hmm.
not insight!
No advantage, but still 20. Boar. You'd guess from the size of the prior creature, it's just the size of a normal boar. I believe deer are... Actually, let me go check. It might actually be a giant boar.
Giant Elder giant.
Yeah, no, it's just a normal boar. The deer that you
Okay.
saw was a medium creature.
You're about to send me into a panic. I'm like, no!
That's why I was double checking. Need to make sure it was medium. That's what it is. But yeah, it is. It goes down a lot faster once it does that, and you can see like it's again doing instead of doing like the bounding, it's like doing a full on like charge. Just through the underbrush, kind of recklessly.
Her
pushing things.
entire
Mhm.
experience tonight has gone from love struck to confused to just over and over in her head going, what the fuck?
I'm glad I can take you on this roller coaster ride. All right. So keep following it. By this point, it's been a good 15 minutes.
So I got 15 left on this bitch.
You keep going. Time keeps going with you. Go.
Question.
Mhm.
At any point do the tracks seem like it has doubled back, it is probably following us.
Not at the moment.
I'm going to keep my eye out for shit like fucking indications like that in its tracks.
Okay.
Have the owl looking out.
Okay.
Well, did you guys say it was a boar changed?
She would have you probably would have heard her go, what the fuck, it changed. And if you asked, yeah, she would point out it's a fucking boar.
Oh yeah.
Now, or boar-like.
Yeah, I'll have the owl, especially be looking out for like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I found a picture of deer prancing.
Time goes on. Hunter's mark runs out.
Shit.
Roll another survival check.
Damn.
Nope.
Can I give her advantage?
Are you proficient?
I am.
Then yes.
Better!
Can I roll for it? Because I'm also proficient, and
She's the one
I'd be
leading
looking.
the group, so I'm gonna say her.
I can't do perception to make sure we don't have any footsteps behind us or anything.
You've left footsteps behind you.
No, I mean, but like, can I hear if something is
Audible, not,
following
not
us?
Prince.
Make a perception check to see if anything's following you.
Wig.
Can I?
Yes.
That's
Wow,
a
that's-
9.
Depressing.
At the moment, there's yourselves. It's pretty quiet out here, kind of lonely. But you're still tracking it down. Eventually, you get the two of you who are like perceiving and stuff, kind of like perk up a little bit as you hear the sound of running water.
Near a river? Okay.
Would I know what's around here, Guru?
You know there's a waterfall,
Oh, good.
and this is probably part of the river that is connected to it.
Is this like one of the childhood book story things when, like, there's like a secret cave?
Maybe.
You do
When
know
we
that
get to
there-
the river, sorry.
You're fine. You do know that there is a cave behind the waterfall,
Mhm.
but people stopped going there for some reason. It's been a long
Mhm.
time.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
When we get to the river, I want to look at the other side and see if the tracks did not resume on the other side.
Okay. You get to the edge of the river. You look towards the other side. There are no footprints.
It went in the water.
They do lead into the water and
And
disappear at
You,
that point.
you think it became like a fish or something?
It would make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, probably.
My question is, did it become a salmon? So it can go upstream, or did it go downstream?
which way to the cave, Guru?
It would be upstream.
I was about to say, I'm like, it's upstream where the waterfall.
Downstream, because the water goes upwards on a waterfall. Didn't you know
I see.
Yeah, downstream because
I
that's
didn't know if we were at the top.
You're at
near the bottom,
you're at where part of the river has snaked away from it.
Gotcha.
that?
Matt is being good. We're teasing him because we love him, and also because he was unsure whether the waterfall was upstream or downstream. Upstream.
And also because he's a troll to me, so this is just payback.
Well, I vote we go upstream. If it's living anywhere, it's probably a cave.
Do I know if there's anything in the opposite direction?
In the opposite direction, you're aware that there's mostly forest. It just kind of goes on for a while. There. I don't remember if there was anything downstream besides that. There's a few good berry picking bushes down there.
Oh.
Mhm.
They grow very vibrantly during the fall.
When we're sitting here thinking about food, now is not the time. It's always
But
the
is
time.
it the fall?
It is not the fall yet.
Mhm.
So she's not thinking about food. She's got priorities. There's no food there yet. Beyond that, not too much else that you're able to think of off the top of your head.
Okay.
Upstream does seem like it is the most advantageous.
God, sorry to the background.
As you say that, like you get like this kind of like goosebump sensation, Venora,
Mhm.
and your mind just kind of thinks for a second, no, that's a bad idea, and then you kind of just shake your head, just like, but that's the best. What?
What?
That's what your mind thinks. That's what you think. Yeah.
So I guess we should go upstream then.
Guru, can I try and
Oh,
dig a
man.
little deeper and try and think of why I would think that's a bad idea?
History check.
Okay.
Why? What's a bad idea?
He got it.
Going to the waterfall is a bad idea.
Yeah, he
gotta,
got
like,
it.
Can't remember why.
That's a deep memory. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's real deep, lads. I don't remember shit.
It's just
Your head
detective
hurts
thoughts.
thinking about it.
That Nieves is right. You guys need to be. If you just stay around here, you're never gonna find the same thing.
But I get the feeling there's something else here.
How long until we get to the mouth of the waterfall?
From where you currently are, a good hour and a half.
Alright.
All right. You guys continue making your way up the stream. An hour and a half passes without incident. At a few points, you actually see where like tracks reappear. Kind of walk next to the river and then go back in.
I'm gonna start stealthing.
Well, stealth.
Wait, where are we?
You're making your way into it.
Making your way up.
Jesus.
So how, like,
You're beginning to approach it. Which
So
I'm
we're all
gonna-
stealthing, huh?
I'm going to describe it in just a second here. Earthos disappeared.
Okay.
so like, what do you mean by about to?
You're,
Like we're now like minutes away from doing it.
yes.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
why I'm about to, describe how it looks, but you're trying to say something else in the meantime, so go ahead.
I was trying to ask a question so I could know when to cast this bitch. Calm down.
Yeah. No, that's not me being upset or anything. Like, okay, I was.
That
going
was
to make
very
sure.
passive aggressive.
Y'all are both being passive aggressive. Let's move on.
Butters, you know my tone of voice is suck. You've been aware that my tone of voices suck. You know this. What were you trying to ask?
I'm done now. I'm just casting invisibility.
Okay, so you're becoming invisible as you're getting closer. Gotcha.
Arthos would suggest that before he went into hiding that we should all start, moving
Trying to be
quietly.
fucking quiet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll stealth, babes. Watch this.
If you nat 1, I'm gonna cry.
I got a 20, a 17
Okay.
plus 3.
Okay, so you're being quiet.
There it is!
I guess we all need to stealth, huh?
There it is.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Alright, using home dice for the rest of the night.
Oh
Oh,
my
dude,
god.
no.
I want you to know I rolled
Guys.
a 12 on this die, which would mean that would have been a 17. I'm
Oh, goodness.
You
Oh.
guys better be like.
Okay, so that
I mean-
nat 20 will turn out one of them, and then the 25 should get one of them, and then the 20 should get another one. So,
Oh my god, I'm fucking.
divide by
Yeah.
6 or something.
Yeah.
7 if we include the horse.
14.
It's not that awful.
So about 15 is our average if we round.
Yep, that's what I got to.
So, no, never mind. No, I didn't, because I didn't rest. Fuck!
Thank God Vrengen is fucking invisible away from.
No, because I'm saying I should have my 2nd level spell slots back, but I don't, because we didn't rest. So I don't have pass without a trace!
Mm-hmm. As you guys begin to approach it, Venror, as soon as you're like beginning to like come through some of the thicket, like you know how you have like the animated scene where like you push through and you see it and you're like, oh yeah, that. For you, like for everyone else, is like it's interesting because it's got like these mounds of dirt around the banks that look like they've been just kind of pushed around and moved so that different plants can grow out of them. It's really quite nice for everyone to look at. It's like a mound of dirt that has like this tree that looks like it's growing out of it. No roots that are showing. Might actually have had the dirt kind of packed around it, probably for like fertilization or something like that. Most of the ground actually around this area is different than the dirt that you currently see around you. It's like this darker, kind of more damp looking dirt that's been dried out a little bit, but it retains enough moisture, probably again being very, very good fertilizer. Venror, this area was a lot more, it had a lot of greenery and stuff like that. It did not have this much dirt, topsoil, last time.
like something brought dirt in.
Something like that, yeah. Like it was like a few years ago when you last remember
Or
seeing
something
this.
altered the
Can I
terrain
try
in
to
of
remember
itself.
again what it is that's weird about this place?
Roll another history check, sure. I'll give you another
Okay.
shot.
Turns out there's a completely different mythological creature living in here.
Right.
Oh, sorry for disturbing you, okay?
Yeah, it's a 5.
It's a dragon.
It's dusty and you kind of get that
food.
goosebump feeling again as you look at the waterfall. You get that goosebump feeling. You just kind of like look at it for a second, just like, and then you shake your head and you're just like, Oh well. The waterfall is pretty clear water. It's nice. Everyone with a passive perception of at least 15,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that the water, going down in front, like at your feet, is reflecting like starlight, moonlight, stuff like that. That's pretty simple stuff. The water that is, coming down the waterfall, it's got like the faint moonlight at the very top of it, and has a faint glimmer across it towards the base that does not
No.
appear to be synonymous with all the other moonlight and starlight you're seeing.
Can I
look
tell
at
what
that
this
glimmer.
is? What
Not
that
from here,
means?
no. You see the water falling.
The waterfall looks kind of weird. Just
Could I deduce what that might be? Or like what's causing that glimmer?
You can go and check.
Well, yeah.
We're both stealth, so I'm gonna go over as like as far away as I can be, but also as like to see it.
In order to see it and actually be able to like get a visual on it, you'd have to basically put your head behind the waterfall and peek in.
Okay, I see you. Okay, I'm gonna hide behind Remora.
That's fair.
That's fair.
I'm going in. I'm a
I love the idea that Reagan and Arthos are both going in, but neither of them know the other person is.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. You're fucking invisible, and I'm just like so damn sneaky.
Even then, if you would get in line of sight, still doesn't matter, but even then, you're almost 30s.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to see him in the darkness, really.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, Rengen, you just kind of like, you're stealthily, like, rowing from toe to the heel of your foot, making sure you're not making any crunching sounds on the dirt. You move behind the waterfall and you get a glimpse of it as Arthos, you also doing the same kind of thing. Slip up and slide your head so you can just have your eyes peeking around. And behind the waterfall, in the area that has this really odd illumination. Yeah, I didn't imagine you were doing anything more than peeking your head. This goes deep. Like, the waterfall obviously has, a good solid distance to come down from, good elevation and such like that, but you did not expect for the cavern to go quite this deep. And you can see, hanging from the roof of this cavern is a lantern that is lit with a faint blue fire.
Gonna slowly walk backwards and gently tap on Nieva's shoulder.
Yeah.
There's a blue lantern in there. Could I have my crossbow magic, please?
Okay. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna cast magic weapon.
Yes.
Weapon. There we go.
Alright.
Thank you very much. I just tiptoe all the way back to the waterfall.
There you go.
Oh, nice. +1. Oh.
And it's for an hour.
Tiptoe.
That's for my light crossbow.
Well, it's concentration up to an hour, so until she either needs another concentration spell or
I can have two at the same time, Paris. You forget.
oh neat, or until she
Remember-
gets hit.
No, remember,
She has
once
a con save. for
yeah,
this.
no, not con save. You have to keep using your action. If anything stops that action, you gotta let go of one of the spells.
Yes, she is aware.
We're telling you now, so we're not in combat, and it's like, oh shit.
Yes. So, you peek your head back around. Still a lantern with a little blue fire.
Well, I'm gonna wait for everyone else because I assume they're just like, I don't want to approach.
Primarily your fucking sister, who's already seen this fucking shit and is not happy.
Arthos just kind of pokes his hand back through the waterfall and wiggles his finger like, come closer.
She grabs your hand, walks in, and gives you the most unamused expression ever.
Arthos points at the lantern.
You see a blue flame flickering, suspended in the middle of the walkway area of this cavern.
He just like leans in to whisper, "Why is it blue?"
She puts her arm through the waterfall, grabs Jairus by the front of his shirt, drags him in, and points up.
Alright, dog, can I figure out what it is?
Arcana check
We need the magic man.
with advantage.
Okay, we'll do it again then.
Necromantic light.
24.
I got any clue with it?
You can roll an Arcana check.
Like, there's two magic men, one of which she can manhandle, the other one will stab her.
Not with advantage for you.
I know, I was just trying to know because of the stuff.
Because of stealth, I know. So with an 11, it's a thing. It's Gyrus Continual Flame.
Then he says that.
The thing is, I'm actually going to DM this to you specifically.
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay.
My urge to use a
Hold on,
Liam
he's not gonna
O'Brien
just blurt
quote.
it out then, depending on what you send me.
What's Liam O'Brien quote?
Just DM from Talison's fucking lap thing. Because how much he whispers to Talison.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Taliesin has, a lot of high things
It's because his
and whatnot.
perception's just.
Yeah.
Are
Alright.
there still? Oh, sorry. Are there still areas to hide in under this continual flame?
There's stone outcroppings that kind of like jut out, like stalagmites. Also, fun fact for anyone who's actually watching this far and enjoying this so far. If you want to remember which one is which between stalactites and stalagmites, remember that stalactites with a capital T has the top of the T as the roof with a little dangly bit, and the M is always
Dangly
on the
bit.
ground to have little points.
I just think of
Tangly
it
bit.
like which part would hurt to fall. Which one would hurt if it fell on you? Which one would hurt if it stepped? And stepping on an M looks like it would hurt more than stepping on a T. And just having a T fall on you would hurt more than having an M fall on you. Because
This is an enlightening discussion.
I feel like these make more sense than mine, so I'll say that's good.
Such a
That's what I was
morbid
gonna
discussion.
say. You just hears continual flame, and he's like, "Okay, a flame that never ends."
Hold
okay.
on. Depending on whatever Don sends me, I'm not sure he'd blurt it out.
I'm gonna snap your neck.
I mean,
I don't know what
Jarrett,
he's about to tell me.
Jarrett, it's too late. You've already said it.
Well, I didn't know he was gonna DM me something specifically.
He's fucking with you. Don't worry.
Gyrus is always careful.
Can you get addicted to cough drops?
Potentially.
I don't
It's worth it.
You can get addicted to anything, really.
Oh,
that's
to
awesome.
cough drops and stuff? Yeah, I know.
I mean, if you got poppy seeds, your ass can get high if you eat enough of them, but...
Don't threaten me with a good time.
My
Oh,
friend
yeah.
actually got high off poppy seeds because she liked the taste of them and didn't realize the effect.
Oh no.
Opium, baby.
Oh my god. Okay, he'll just say it. He'll just say it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Athos is gonna take down the
Wait.
stalagmite.
I have a
Just
few
verifying.
questions. I have a few questions before you just vanished again, brother. She turns Jars to her and grips his shoulders. What kind of deer can cast a spell?
I'm sorry? Oh.
I just imagine you turn to face Athos, like to say, like, could you stop? And then Athos is just not there.
Can you not? Pink!
It's just like, can you? Oh, fuck.
Fucking red motherfucker.
We all in the cave.
Yes, you're all in the
Cassie's
cave.
too busy staring at the
Right.
fire, wondering what exactly this fucking creature is.
I'm gonna just also let you know.
I'm like rap typing.
I'll say roll another history check.
Ooh, panic typing.
Panic type.
I will send you this.
Okay.
Can I try another history check to see if I remember?
No.
Alright.
D9. Oh, sorry.
Nah, you fine. Not my
No,
fault,
she's
guys.
not, because you know Gyrus ain't gonna say shit.
I
Yeah.
don't want to be making these rolls, okay?
Gyrus,
Then why do you ask me?
you. It's like a buzzing sensation in the back of your head where you're just like you feel like you want to just pinch the bridge of your nose and just have some peace and fucking quiet to actually concentrate and think on this, because it's like it's there, but it's just not.
Oh, this
what
is
are you
killing
missing?
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Watch, you're gonna get one final roll right before we get attacked, and that's when Jar's gonna be like, "That's it!" and he's gonna get tackled.
Oh, right, I remember now. They're really dangerous. They hate necromancy.
Is continual flame like a higher level spell or not?
No, it's a second tier spell.
Okay, so
So
it's
that-
Still
a...
not something
it's-
that a
Okay.
To be fair, it's probably not from the deer. It's probably from like Venrora's tribe or something. I
Watch
don't
it be
know.
like there's a hag that lives here.
Yeah, the whole deer person is the hag. Oh wow, that's actually a possibility.
I like that. Wait.
The realization.
I thought when you said the realization, I thought you said the real estate.
It's free real estate.
Nama's just keeping her eyes out as they go.
Make a
Tribe
perception
runs.
check.
Tribe runs away
Oh
from cave.
boy.
Oh, can I have Lux keeping an ear out for insanity, please?
That's like a nat 1, so never mind.
You see another lamp, and you're like, there's
Great.
another one. You're just transfixed by it. It's another
Done.
lamp.
Done.
It's a
It's
lamp
just gonna-
lantern. Yes, Paris.
Can I have Lux listening for something
I said
strange?
you
These
can.
fucking. I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
You're too busy
Oh.
giggling. That's fine.
Fuck.
Arthos is gonna look out as he's walking.
Okay.
Oh.
Perception check.
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
like this.
Christ on a bun!
There's another lantern.
A better,
Leading deeper in.
better.
It's going at a slight incline downward until you actually most of the ground in here. Like it starts out as more of a solid stone, but it's getting softer as you're going in. More sand, more gravelly, until you get to a point where you see it resuming the more solid stone, and you actually see there's an area it looks like it's been pulled out in like almost blockish pattern to some of the ground as you're walking through it.
Can I send my owl as far ahead as I can and to
Are you
have
gonna
it ping
watch
me?
through, or are you gonna just have it ping you?
I can carry you. Know that if something grabs me, you're gonna get dropped.
Yeah, I was gonna say, considering the people in the party, I think he'll probably ask Nieves actually, be like, "Do you mind?"
Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, he'll kind of put a hand, I guess, on her to kind of keep him stable while he looks through the owl.
Just flying straight in.
Yeah, much further ahead, pretty much as far as it can see.
Okay.
Without it going out of range, I guess.
Just begins flying down. Takes maybe 2 minutes of flight, so probably gonna be like 4 minutes for you guys. And it sees not how do I I need to verify this real quick because I don't think it looks like worked. But you see where it looks like plates of stone, like segments of it, just move around and create like a stairway going down. Not exactly the best, more like an inclined surface than an actual stairway. It's going down further.
Okay. I'm gonna keep the owl to keep scouting at the edge of the range as far ahead as
So,
possible.
60 feet.
So
So
Yeah.
you can have it go further and look ahead of you, and then just report back to you when you need.
Pretty
Arthos
much.
probably further than that.
You're going to be further than that? Okay, so this is what you were
I
seeing then.
reckon.
This is what Arthos is saying then, since he's
Uh,
further on ahead.
Yeah, you'll
how
be-
far ahead is he?
He's scouting, so he'll be a good distance ahead.
Okay.
Plus, he can run if he needs to.
Mhm.
He can run real fast.
As you're moving into the stone area, can you roll me another stealth check?
Oh, okay.
Yep, still good.
Decent.
The floor, as you're moving into it, you're realizing is more a little bit more echoey, since it's gone from a more of a soft, crunchy dirt to more of like a you know when you walk into an area and you just hear that echoing tuck 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 of like footsteps as you walk in. You'd guess that just from the way that this is built, it would probably have the same effect.
Hmm. Wait, the tapping. Wait, what?
I'm saying that as you're walking, you're able to keep yourself from making noise, is what I'm saying. But as soon as the rest of the party gets in here, if they're not being, stealthy, they're going to make a little bit of noise behind you.
Oh, how far away are the lanterns?
The first ones that you saw were about 60 feet off the ground.
Hmm.
As it's gotten narrower, they're at most like 30 feet off the ground.
Oh, within thaumaturgy distance. Okay.
Mhm.
Tempted to change it back to the normal color that fire should be, but no, that would just raise suspicion.
Of course. As you move in, you
I
eventually
mean, and take you out of stealth.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
you eventually get to an area that as soon as you enter it, you kind of like pause and just kind of like squint, because it's like a very organized living chamber. There's a hammock just strung between two of the walls. There's a desk off to one of the sides. There's two chests on either wall. There's a door on the far wall and on the left and right walls. So there's 3 doors total.
Is
And
the owl here?
Owl catches up to him in, I'd say, about a minute.
Okay.
Because
Do I see the owl, or
You
is the
hear
owl
you
stealth?
actually you don't hear it because it has the flyby. It's not stealth because he never said it was stealth. So you do kind of turn around. And you just see the owl just kind of flying in, looking around. Which
What? I have to say it's stealth?
yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
otherwise
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
just flying around.
It's virtually impossible for a flying creature to be stealthed in a fucking.
Yeah, that's the main issue.
I mean,
Oh.
the thing is that owls
It has
Fly
naturally-
silently.
are happen to be very stealthy when they fly anyway, because they don't actually flap that much; they just glide.
Yes, which is
Glide right into Earthos' face.
I
Which
guess
is-
it's too late to say stealth then, but oh.
yes.
You could take its natural stealth, like passive.
It's not super high, but
Hmm.
you know,
Oh, that's wild. I figured it had higher
No.
dexterity than that.
not really.
Is there any evidence that someone's been here recently?
Make an investigation check. Not super recently. Say latest someone might have been here might have been a couple months ago.
Hmm.
At most 6 months to 9 months.
Is anyone around here now?
Yeah. Wait, am I in there, or did we separate? Did Earthos go ahead?
Oh,
He's ahead.
do I actually?
Okay.
Are there lights? Does there appear to be light from behind the door, like glowing from underneath or something?
None of the doors are closed.
Oh,
So yes, there is light coming from all of them.
okay. And the desk is like right in the middle of the room.
Yes. Not in the middle of the room. It's off on the far wall, next to one of the chests.
Are there like papers on the desk?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go to in my mental image.
Mhm.
All of the stalagmites were to the right of the room of the cave. I don't know if that's correct or not.
They weren't on a specific side. They were on either side.
Okay, right.
And there are no stalagmites in here.
Okay,
As soon as you've entered it, there's no stalagmites. It's clean.
and there's lanterns. Is there? Yeah, is there a lantern above
There's
this
a lantern
area?
hanging. Yes.
I will thaumaturgy to dim it.
light gets dimmer.
And I go towards the rightmost door.
Peek down that way. It goes further in, outside of 60 feet. You can make a perception check with disadvantage. Still good.
Wow.
Looking down that way, at the moment, appears fine at the moment.
Hmm.
You don't see anything. Don't hear anything.
Do I see any objects? Or is it just plain?
Just wall. You do notice that there's like some kind of outline a little bit further down, but you'd have to actually go down and investigate it. And right now you're still looking around, so you can still look at it if you like.
I'm gonna go to the next door.
Okay, the one on the left side or the far door?
Oh, okay. So is it like you have two doors and then like way further on there's another door to the end, or
So
is it like
There
a round
are 3
circular kind of
doors.
room?
Is it like a square room?
Oh, yeah. I'll go to the far door.
Okay.
Is that the one near the chests?
That's the one near the second chest. There's one
Okay.
near another second chest. Sorry, the first chest. The first chest is the one that's next to the desk.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll go to the far door and I'll
You
peer in.
peer in. Once again, you can see down at a decent distance, but after that 60 feet, it'll be a perception check with disadvantage. Okay. Looking through, you kind of just lean your head from side to side a little bit, trying to get a little bit better view. You already have seen that there's like a hammock in here, but it looks really like a large kind of like chamber for maybe a bedroom, maybe like where someone would have actually slept.
Oh, okay. I go to the final door. I imagine everyone will be appearing by this time.
Everyone's showing up by this time as you peek your head in. Perception check with disadvantage. Okay. You can see a little bit ways down. There's a bit of a smell to it. Kind of a moldy kind of scent.
Hmm. Well, I just go up to them and I say, well, doesn't appear like anyone's here. Bit weird though. Also, before you ask, I dimmed the lights.
Someone lives here? Aurora, do you know anything about this?
Should I roll in?
This is completely something that you would not know anything about.
Okay, cool.
You're looking around at this just like, someone lives here?
News to me.
Should I investigation check or something,
Up
Dawn?
to you.
I'm gonna just
I DM'd you.
keep watch.
I'm gonna say that on the right door there appeared to be an outline, but I didn't get anything of it. And the middle one appears to be like a bedroom, maybe, and that's just moldy. The left door.
Do you approach in answer to the DM?
Into the room, you mean?
No. To the table.
Oh, yes.
So you're checking out the table.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I'm keeping watch.
I'm gonna go to the rightmost room.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk in.
All right. You walk inside. We'll get to. Actually, we'll get to your stuff at the moment.
You
Let's
can
go
do
Gyros. We'll do
Gyros.
Gyros. Actually, might be best to do him first.
Okay.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Mm.
It's hard to make out some of the stuff outside of the light. You're just kind of looking around at everything, just like you're also looking it over, and as soon as you're starting to look over some of the stuff, you get like that. You get like a goosebump sensation again.
I don't like this.
Andrew,
hmm
can I just walk around and touch everybody and cast guidance on them all? Can I do that?
Guidance only lasts on one person at a time.
Fuck, because it's a thing. Okay. Yeah.
Technically, with you, oh wait, if you cast guidance at all, Arthos' weapon pops unless you want to start using your action.
Oh,
now.
never mind. I forgot that I did that.
Yeah. Oh, also, Guru, all of a
Yes.
sudden Gyrus does see papers or whatever the fuck's on the desk being picked up for a second and then just
Wait.
vanishing. Yeah, he would just see objects start vanishing, then suddenly reappearing. He's at the desk too,
Ringen.
or the table, or whatever the hell it is. He's
It's a
searching.
desk.
Yeah, he's trying to search through the desk.
Ugh, that noise.
The papers and stuff, like, can I see what kind of info is even on them?
If you're going to spend some time to do so, sure.
Okay.
May I roll
You
investigation?
may roll investigation, yes.
This isn't good for my heart.
I'm
Ha,
curious about
better.
something, but I'm gonna let it obviously do is insane.
We both rolled fives. Hell yeah.
So you're looking at this Rengen and you're just like, this seems like jargon I should be able to decipher in a bit. Just give me some time and whatnot. I'm sure it'll be fine.
The two smartest people in the party are really bad
Right.
at deducing things.
Dawn,
Yes.
question.
Yes.
And this is going to be an awful, awful question, but
Yes.
was the scent on that fucking creature pungent? I imagine for me it was because I was in its mouth, but
I mean,
you understand what I
you're
mean.
not really tracking it by scent, but
No, I'm not. But
the whole
this is
place
an important
reeks
question.
of it.
Oh, great.
While this is
Ugh.
going on, I'm gonna keep an.
Piss.
I'm gonna
We're getting
try
to
to
that
listen.
in a moment.
Oh, sorry.
No
Oh,
worries. Is there anything else you would like to do? Actually, just to help you guys get a bit more of a visual of all this, I'm actually going to drop you over here so you can actually kind of see where things are, so you guys can know where you guys are and drop yourselves down on a map. So I will
Okay.
pull up so
you
everyone
also
can see.
said I'm spending some time actually looking at what the papers say, right?
If you wish to, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that a priority.
I'm keeping an eye and an ear out to make sure nothing is gonna come in this room. Like if it's coming home, I can give everybody a warning because it very
Okay.
likely might come back.
I would also like to have the owl kind of follow those.
If it's coming on.
Okay.
What's that?
That is the hammock.
Oh, okay.
I mentioned
right.
that it has that there's just a hammock that's just
I
been
thought it
strung
was-
between
It looked
2
more
points
like
of
a
the wall.
cobweb to me.
No, it's a hammock.
Every time I glance at Earthos' icon, like if I glance too quickly, it looks like punk goth jester, and it's throwing me off.
It's like
I mean,
22?
yeah, I
Type
suppose.
it into the chat.
Okay, wig.
At the
I
moment,
need to calm down.
you don't seem to really notice anything. It's interesting. It's again, that pungent smell is there. It's pretty much over, but it's thinned. If you get my drift.
Boy, I moved her over there for a reason.
Just gonna mention.
No, I don't want to
Nieves-
be near you. No.
That Nieves isn't investigating, but she's more keeping an eye and an ear out just in case.
Okay.
It comes
Did you
back.
make him bigger?
Yeah.
He's not large yet, I didn't think. Oh, wait,
No.
yes, he is. No, I'm an idiot.
I mean, no, but I'm making him, fit the token size. Because that's what, the token size that he should be. He's almost your big righty boy.
I mean,
I'm
he
gonna
kind of
start.
is my righty boy, just not
Yes.
fully.
Yes.
Not the fly boy.
Yes.
Fly
I'm gonna start making it a rule that if I allow you guys flying creatures, they have to be small.
boy. It's like a
Then I'll make my player. I'll make my character tiny.
player fairy.
Oh my god! Get like absolutely crushed at level fucking 3.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry.
You're fine. So you guys, Earthos are not Earthos. Paris, are you going with Earthos?
She look. Oh, I thought y'all heard me. I said yeah.
No.
Because Jarvis is at the desk and no one else is her comfort zone. Except for maybe Vinrora, but Vinrora goes into the fight.
Those,
What did I miss?
because he probably sees you, would say, I would probably advise staying out. Just keep a watch, I suppose.
Up to you guys.
What's happening?
They're looking around still, just like everyone else.
Okay.
It's very unhappy at this idea.
I can move the fastest.
Okay, I've got the morning star out. I haven't let it.
And also
Oh.
take some of the least left.
Some of the
Lest!
Lest thee forget.
You can also take the least hits.
I've been learning to dodge out the way, okay? Come on.
Please God, tell me that was in character.
Yeah.
You see
Out of character,
the
I have uncanny dodge now.
you see the biggest smile appear on her face. Fine. If I hear a single weird noise, I'm coming for you. You know this, right?
I'm trying to get myself equidistant from everybody so that I can move anywhere in this room that I need to as quickly as possible.
You hear a very quiet hoot. You barely hear it.
Fucking staring at you with enormous eyes like you bastard.
It's the owl, don't worry about it.
I will throw something at Gyrus to knock him out. Don't test me.
Okay.
Just
I will
throw
shoot
something
you.
100 feet. Picks up a book.
He'd enjoy that.
Hone in on
Hits
him.
him on the head. Ow! Who did that?
Guys,
Book hones in on him. Anyway, yes.
I
She'll
love your shenanigans and such, but please.
she'll kind of go into the door, but she'll stay on the outside of it.
I gotcha.
Guru, how long have we been walking now?
Over 2.5 hours, so I'd say
That was enough time for her to attune to that shield, just saying.
Actually,
It
was
takes
holy
during
shit.
a short rest.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
have
does
to
it
rest.
have to be a short
rest.
damn.
that
You have to be
sucks, dude.
concentrating with it.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
You were concentrating on making sure you didn't, not find, or sorry, didn't lose over any of your.
Lose the tracks.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the word I
Guru.
was looking for.
That fair.
Taru, roll me an intelligence check, by the way. Yes. What were you saying?
Ringen's not gonna sit and do this right now. He has time later once we get done with the problem at hand.
Mhm.
He's gonna start trying to catch up with whatever the hell Vinroar and them are doing.
Venora is currently guarding the center of the room.
God, come on, Rolls.
Whatever sneaky boy McGee.
Oh, you meant Earthos.
Yeah.
With advantage. Gyrus.
Oh, with
Go!
advantage.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't.
no.
I'm sorry. I was concentrating on what two people were trying to do at the same time. I apologize.
God damn it!
Okay, thanks, Rolls.
Hoot. You see, one of us needs to get the historian feat, where we get to get triple expertise.
Dude, that'd be great.
Hey, I'm really good at history. Investigation is just not my best.
Yeah.
That's the kind of feeling you're getting. You still had that goosebump sensation to you.
God damn it!
I'm telling you, Taru, when it's about to jump us is when this fucking shit's gonna happen.
I don't like this.
Oh no, the historian feat is when you take the help out, so
Yeah,
it's like you get advantage and extra proficiency bonus.
I'll have to take a look at that later. Alright, so 3 of you are going over there. Excellent. Alright, so. as you guys make your way in, this has a. It's kind of got some of that smell, but it's got more of like a disinfectant sort of smell to it. It's strange as you. It's not like you're going super deep into it, but it definitely has that smell to it, and it's stronger the further in you go. Eventually, yes.
Just before I get going, I'll actually go to Cassie and like, since it seems to be empty, it might be an opportunity to like rest up a bit. I don't know how much time we'll have, but Paris.
Did she walk out?
Paris.
Did she AFK?
She AFKs. I'm gonna have to.
Well,
shake her.
just keep going with the scene, and I'll
Yeah, no
like, I'll say in the chat.
Eventually, you see another door. This one is closed, and when you try and push it open, it appears that it is also locked.
I'm gonna try and unlock it.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna check to see if the lock is trapped first.
Smart
Yeah, I'm
man.
gonna say Rengen takes about a 30,
You're
like
not there.
30 to 25-ish foot back.
Yeah,
You said I could go?
Yeah, I said you could go, but you are not there yet. You'll be there within like
You
30
were across the
seconds.
room.
You were across
Yeah.
the room, and you were
True.
focusing on something else before you went over there. If you're like, well, I would have gone. No, based on the timing of it, you'll just show up just like 30 seconds later. No worries. You will catch up, but he's checking things out first.
So, investigation for traps?
Yes, investigation first.
Oh shit, wow, okay.
You stare at it for a second, and it's just like, there's no way that they could have trapped this. No way at all.
Well, that's my bonus action. Wait, is it? Hold on.
I think you can do that as a bonus action because you're inquisitive.
That's investigation to uncover or decipher clues.
Clues. Okay.
So yeah, I'll just these tools.
All right.
Dex.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alright.
You start kind of fiddling with it, turning them slowly, trying to get it. It's come on. Butters, your character shows up and you see him. He's having a bit of a moment trying to get it unlocked. It's not popping until after. It takes another 30 seconds before you're finally able to be like, why is it? And then you're like, oh wait, you turn your tool upside down and you just slide it back in. Make another Thieves' Tools check. Just to make sure that it doesn't pop anything.
I'm staying a good bit away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Only 30 feet.
With the 24, you push it in and you realize that you're basically leveraging it on the wrong side. You leverage it on the right side and you just pop, 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 pop. Push it slowly, and it gives a little. You have to give it a little bit of a push. You're like, but as you open it up, it's currently appears to be empty. You push it open further, and you see. First thing you see is that on the floor, there appears to be bits of stone that are arranged in a circle, like a stone flooring that's above the stone flooring, if you will. That looks as got
what do you mean?
various, kind of like a dais. It's raised like maybe 6
What's
feet.
that?
That's 6 feet 6 inches. Okay, so let me. Okay, you remember how there's like no, that's not a good example. Okay, so have you ever seen a? No. Okay, you know where they put like a mannequin on that raised platform thing? It's like a raised platform thing. A circular platform.
Do you mean a base? Like a dais?
That's I literally called it a dais. Yes.
So, like, okay, go on.
Yeah. It's
Well,
about.
what's...
Yep.
Wait, hold on. How do you spell dais?
DAIS.
Okay, I'm just
It
gonna
doesn't
look for an image.
How it sounds.
Alright,
Okay, that thing, right.
hold
okay,
on.
yeah.
Here, let me help you out real quick. It looks like this.
Okay. And there's another desk.
There's another
Yes.
desk. There's a table with 2 chairs, and the other 2 parts to above you and below you, which is technically to your left and right. Those have bottles and some various chemicals in them.
Huh.
On the top one, and on the bottom one, you see strips of what appear to be dried leather or some kind of like maybe flesh of some sort.
I'm gonna scoot my way around there. Oh, see that big brain skill where I went diagonally instead of down and right? And I'm gonna investigate the desk.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Why did I come back to NPR saying that of all things?
Hmm.
Well, no, he was just saying that, just like no one appears to be here, so you may as
No,
well...
no, 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 no. I mean, see that smart move where I moved diagonally. Like, that's what I
Oh,
mean. I came back into
So
that.
there's this circle thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went, instead of going like that or like this, I went like just diagonally. Anyway, yeah. Enough distractions.
Okay.
Nice.
Looking over, there appears to be drawings, sketches. I'm sure we'll be able to get to that in a moment.
Oh boy.
Notes regarding it's stuff above your, I want to say, pay grade. It's stuff above your expertise.
Do I get a gist of the general subject?
Just the general subject appears to be some kind of not mutation, but like a forced change on something. It keeps saying, like, there's like a note that you, like, with your investigation, your eyes kind of like bounce around between a few things, and it's just like you see a few times where it's just like, it could be better. Maybe if we did, maybe if I had tried to provoke it to do this or something else.
I'm gonna put these notes in my bag and
There's
to
some
show people.
there's some stuff on the table, extra papers. There's a book that's on the table as well. A very
Is there a title?
Do you go and check it?
Sorry. Describe the book first.
It looks to be not super old. This actually appears to be more relatively new. Black book. Beyond that, yeah, it appears to be a book.
I check the title on like the spine or something.
Okay.
If there is one.
Yep. There's not one.
I open the cover then.
Okay. Do you touch the table?
Do I touch the table? No, I probably just touch the book.
Okay.
It's gonna be a fucking mimic or something.
How did you know?
Oh my god!
That is a 21 to
Wait.
hit.
Hold on.
Yep.
Was it at this desk?
Yeah.
Why am I
I moved you
here
over to there.
somewhere?
I said that it was at the other table, not at the desk, at the table.
Oh, okay.
That's why
okay.
I moved you. I figured
Right,
you
yeah.
thought that you were still at the desk. I said at the table.
21 does hit, yeah.
And
Hey,
let me see if this is with the.
that's a little bit funnier than it needed to be.
Guru, is this one of those Dark Souls mimics? It has like 5 foot.
Shut the
It
fuck
has
up!
like 4 lanky limbs.
Yes!
The fucking Slavic squats its way towards me.
Oh my god!
Stick the leggy out real far.
It's just gonna make that weird ass
Yeah,
noise that they
it-
all fucking make in Dark Souls, and everyone's gonna hear that plus Erthos' scream.
But
5 points of not piercing, bludgeoning damage. As you watch as it, as you move, you do notice the book falls backwards. So the book is not part of this thing. But the
sure.
thing shifts into a more
Incorporeal.
Nope, that's not the right word. It's formless. Amorphous is the word I'm looking
Amorphous.
for.
Okay.
As it has teeth, eyes, and a tongue that slaps you, and you are now
Gross!
Oh.
Gross!
Oh, y'all got tongue lashed.
grappled. Yep.
Oof.
Roll initiative.
Do I
Yeah.
hear this?
Yeah,
Also,
do
you
we hear
cannot
this
uncanny
in the
dodge
mirror?
because of the fact that it
Wait.
was during the surprise round, so you had no reaction.
Surprise
Don,
room,
I have a
yeah.
question.
Yes.
Which room is this again?
This is the room to the right, the one that you followed Erthos into, so you're at the doorway.
And do we
Okay.
hear this from the other room?
Probably not. As far as I know,
I
it's
gave
kind of a distance.
Butters 30 seconds, and he was just casually walking, so you guys could get there if you guys dashed in. If we say casually walking, 30 feet, 30 seconds is
I mean, I'm gonna-
5.
if
I'd
I
say you
hear
could
it,
get
I'm
there
gonna-
in 2.5 rounds.
I mean, if I hear
So
it, I'm
you
gonna
get there
dash.
at the end of your second round.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, I'll dash. I'll dash for it.
Erthos, I apologize in advance.
I gotta zoom in a lot more. Gosh damn. Let me move this up here.
I love it when Don curses because it's not fully a curse. I help him on the last of the roll.
I'm not gonna say you're gonna roll it for the dashing. When you,
Okay.
I rolled 2 2s with advantage. I'm so upset.
Paris, did you make a shouting noise, or Orthos, did you make a shouting noise?
Most likely there is legit as her fucking brother gets grabbed by a ginormous tongue, a very loud "Oh shit!"
So yes, so start of the round, we'll just say at initiative 20 is when people who wish to run may start running.
I will run.
So you're running, and Yevis already said she's running, so you two just boom, you're taking off. Rengen is moving. Okay, staying there.
Yeah.
Okay. Erthos, you have been grabbed. You can either attempt to make let's see here, an ability check to escape, or you can attack it. Whatever you're looking to do.
Is this confirmed trap?
Oh well.
No, no confirmation.
I will. I'm gonna try and just get out, but I'm
With
not.
disadvantage.
Okay. What?
You are
okay.
still stuck in it.
Right.
You can't command it from this distance, Gyrus.
Ah, okay.
Just had a horrible thought.
I guess.
That was your action. So you have bonus action
yeah,
still.
I can't disengage. Can I? No.
You can disengage. You'll just still be stuck with it because you have a 0 movement speed.
I disengage. He's being held upside down.
Well, as a bonus action, I may as well. I'm gonna do my
Insightful fighting.
yeah.
That's a natural 1. Yeah, you got your insightful fighting on it. And I'm gonna make you roll. It rolled a natural 1. You can literally not roll lower than that.
Okay. Well, that is my turn.
Yeah. I will use a yellow dot. Not yellow. Yellow can't be seen. Orange dot to say it has been insightful fighting. All right, and now it is its turn. It pulls you close, and you see the teeth that kind of push out of it, and it's going to try and munch you.
No.
22.
That hits. This fucking thing is rolling some thick attacks.
Oh. You get 6 points of piercing damage and 1 point of acid damage as it numbs on you.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that. So
Mhm.
that's 3 points of damage.
3 points of piercing damage and 1 point of acid damage.
Okay. I thought it was just half the damage in total.
Which, the acid damage is separate.
Okay.
Since it's 1, you can't lower it.
Yeah, you're able to lower all the damages by half, but it rolled a 1, so you can't go lower than 1.
I forgot I'm a fast boy. I should be here.
No worries.
I mean, technically, half of 1 rounded down is 0. But,
This is-
That's not how you half things, NPR. You round
All
up
damage
from
has
5.
a min of 0. I mean, a min of 1.
Minimum of 1,
Okay.
yes.
okay. Okay.
Cassie.
Are they just paranoid of this spot?
They seem to be thinking that it's evil.
What do you mean?
I wasn't here when we first got into this room.
No, I mean, there's one person in this room, Paris. And the Mimic. Ringen's
You
not
can't
here.
see him.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and I'm gonna use this so I can actually use the
Oh.
art for it.
Oh, for a second, I thought the mimic was like, I'm dragging you away, mate.
Right.
No, it's not
There's a
moving.
secret door it opens.
Pretty sure it can't even move.
I don't fucking have time to
Oh
figure
my
out if it's a
God.
trap or not.
Jesus, you're fucking quick.
That was 25 feet. It's
Okay.
not fucking trapped. I passed over and then shit happened. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, shit happens.
Oh, god damn it.
Wait, you said they get there at the end of round 2.
Yes, this is round 1.
Yeah. I'm at the bottom.
Okay.
The shit has happened.
What?
19 to hit Paris.
Oh, don't tell me.
Another Mimic.
Yes.
And another one.
7 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Fuck.
Cassie.
Okay.
Having one person that's like in the middle of like some fucking weird ass shit, but having 2 people.
To be fair, if her brother's grabbed, she's not gonna think like anything about this. She's gonna wonder why the fuck are they avoiding the circle. And you know what? We found the fuck out.
Does it just make more mimics?
You're technically...
Hmm?
Halcyon's here with us, right?
Halcyon's here with you, yeah.
Can he grab Venora, make her do a twirl, and teleport her in here?
Does he have Dimension Door?
Thunderstep.
Thunderstep would only get him 90 feet.
That's still into the room because I was checking. I was in the center of the room, and all the sides were at most 60 feet.
Okay. And it took him 30 seconds to get there.
Yeah.
So if we
5
say he was
rounds.
going... Yeah, let's say that 2 of those rounds were just getting to the door.
That's 200 feet. At a minimum, because Ringen has a 40 move.
Oh, he has a 40 movement speed. Okay, so that's still... What he said.
So yeah, it'd be 200 feet.
Yes, so
from where he
Thunderstep would
was.
not be able to get him... Get
Yeah,
there.
so nah, screw it.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I still hit this thing? This didn't
Yeah,
cancel
yeah.
out my
No, it
fucking-
doesn't cancel out
Awesome.
your thing. It just used its reaction.
The fuck off, mate!
Which one are you hitting?
One that... if it grabbed me from the center of the... Oh, wait, no, it's the
No,
table.
It's the
Ah!
chair. The chair hit you. This
Okay.
one. This one was the table.
Well, I was right then. The center wasn't what we need to worry about.
Yep. You ran across it.
Oh.
Nothing happened when you did that, but as soon as you got next to that chair, the chair all of a sudden just whipped out and just slapped you.
Mm.
I'll hit the
Are
one
those
grabbing
things
my bro-
making noise?
Okay, yes. 14 does hit.
Are these
Chair
things making
noises
noise?
intensifies.
I mean, it's kind of like a gloppy sort of sound to it, but
Okay.
beyond that...
I wouldn't have thought people would hear that.
They heard me
You're-
scream,
they-
is what they
Yeah,
heard.
they heard her scream, and you are only hearing it because you're grappled by it.
Ew! Ew! By the way,
Oh,
does
wait.
this smell like the creature?
Cassie, wait.
I'll say on your
What's
turn you
what's
can make a
it called?
perception check. On your turn.
Wait, what?
Don't worry, don't worry.
No, she's staying on the very outside of the door because honestly, I'm shit.
Did you take the dual wielder feat, Paris?
I did.
You did. Okay.
She's using a shield.
Yeah.
I was double checking just because I was like, wait, hold on, which one are you doing? So you got a shield. Anything with your bonus action?
Hit him with a shield. I'm joking.
I wish!
Master
I fucking wish!
I mean, Improvised weapon.
I'm dead. I mean, if John would allow, but I doubt he would.
I mean,
Because she didn't use a light weapon, I'm gonna say no for now. For now. I may change my mind in the future. You know me, I'm fickle.
Part of me
Rengen's
wishes I could
turn.
bonus action bite this bitch.
Oh, you said the book fell behind the table, right?
Behind the table, yeah.
Yeah. He'll pick up the book.
Mm-hmm. It is going to make a
It's gonna run
disadvantage attack. It
away.
is going to make a disadvantage attack at you.
Does it even know I'm there?
You picked up the book, and it.
They're fighting,
So
and I have a stealth of 25.
yeah, the book does not have a stealth of 25. With disadvantage, it is going to try and hit you though. It's going to basically it has a pseudopod that just kind of flips out to try and slap you.
Ew.
All right.
It sees the book lift off the ground and is trying to slap whatever is in that area.
No, it doesn't. It just sees the book vanish.
Okay, then it's
As soon as
slapping in
I
that
touch
area.
it's invisible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's trying to slap in that area. I
Do you want me to
did say
record for
pseudopod.
action or roll sleight of hand?
You didn't say it. You said you picked it up.
All right.
Move yourself back behind the table. That's it.
How is it grappling two people, you big bitch?
It got a 20 to hit you.
So everyone's gonna come in and it's gonna be like a fucking beach episode from an anime. Everyone's wrapped in tentacles.
Basically, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled. It can't
I
see you. It has
swear.
no idea what's going on. Like it.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Girl, you can't attack someone if you don't know they're there, though. That's actual rule.
You can
Just-
attack someone
oh,
who's invincible
okay.
with disadvantage.
Yes, you can.
If you know they're there.
It saw the book disappear, and it attacked where the book had been, and it managed to hit you. So it grabbed your leg, and you see like one of its many eyes roll around, looking in that area, just like what? It doesn't seem to understand, but it's adhesed to something that is just not there.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure it's an auto grapple.
stays up.
Yep, you are still invisible. Is there anything you'd like to do with your action? Because I know you
Break out.
break out. Okay, make a athletic or acrobatics check with disadvantage. You're still
Alright.
stuck.
Ugh.
All right,
Alright.
Arthos.
Alright, well, just gonna fucking stab this thing with my fucking rapier.
Stabby stabby.
Remember, you have magic weapons still.
Yep. So don't forget this.
Yeah,
plus
but
one
it's
for
on
that.
his crossbow, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's on his crossbow. That's correct.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I unfortunately would have disadvantage on within 5 feet, so.
You would have noticed that when Cassie slashed at it, it did seem to do normal damage.
Oh,
That,
Oh my
You have
don't forget your
disadvantage to attack, I think.
Nope, it's not restrained. It is only grappled. So you're
Oh.
able to, yeah, you with sneak attack. Don't forget it.
You beautiful man.
That's some fucking shit sneak attack, I'll tell you that.
Oh, it's
That's
fine.
still 27 points of damage. That's not bad at all.
Just gonna say very calmly to it, still wanna me?
The what?
I'm just saying very calmly to it, just, do you still wanna grab me?
Roll
Tighten his
an
grip.
intimidation check.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Pretty sure it wouldn't understand what I'm saying anyway.
Wait, Eartha, NPR, can I point out something hilarious?
What?
Why is the shut-in the one with the higher charisma?
Hmm.
Yes. First one. It is going to worry about the thing that's just flailing in the air invisibly later. It doesn't seem to really be like caring about that. It knows that the thing that stabbed it and really hurt it is there. So 16 to hit you. NPR?
Wait, are they moving
Yeah,
on the same?
yeah.
No, I said 16 to hit you.
That just hits.
Are they?
They
Are they attacking on the same order, or are they?
Yes.
Okay.
They rolled absolutely. They rolled double ones. So 4 and 1. So 4 bludgeoning or not bludgeoning, piercing on this time, and 1 point of acid damage to you.
4 bludgeoning, 1 piercing.
Yes. Paris, the other one's gonna get you.
Okay, I'm
It's gonna
gonna
get you. With an 18.
Oh, I just hit absolute fucking disgusting vile bitch.
6 points of piercing damage, 2 points of acid damage.
Eh!
Alright, and that is their turn.
My fucking room literally smells like roses, and it's both
actually-
good and makes my eyes burn.
This one is actually going to... Ka-thunk! Ka-thunk!
I'm sorry.
And move you towards the table.
Oh boy,
no.
this is such a familiar fucking feeling. Let go of me.
Is the table an even bigger mimic?
No, the table has a lot of alchemical looking stuff on it.
Oh, they're about to
New
WWE.
test subject.
They're about to WWE. Right?
Cassie, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's like WWE, but they're the chairs.
Perfect.
Just a chair floating in the air, smacking back.
Fucking panicking because I can't help but feel like it's about to dump me in acid.
The turntables.
It's gonna.
Turn you into another mimic.
I hate you,
Ah,
Tyler.
Tarn. Perfect.
I couldn't resist.
Nor should you.
Get off! Get off! Get off!
Nope, you're still stuck. You're flailing, but it's not working.
How close am I at this point, Guru?
With your 40 feet, you're approaching. That it's been 1 round, so this has
And
been 2
I've
rounds.
been dashing, so it's not 40 feet, it's 80 feet.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the second round is when you're
Ah,
gonna be
no, I
getting
can't
at the
stab
doorway.
it. I can't stab it with like something small as a fucking bonus. Damn it!
Since fuck, I fucked up.
I'll
Since I'm moving towards it,
Are
am
you-
I
are you-
in
are you
range with the
moving towards
owl
it?
yet? Oh yeah, I was moving with the rest of them.
Okay, I didn't hear you say that.
Sorry.
You're fine. No, not yet.
Okay, still not in range of the owl then?
Because you're 20 feet. Actually, you're 20 feet behind Aurora.
Yeah, I was on
No,
the
no,
other
yeah.
side.
If you're
of it.
20 feet behind Aurora, then technically you'd be there within range of the owl at least. Are you looking through the owl's eyes, or are you just wanting to be within range of it?
The
you're looking through
moment
its
I'm
eyes,
in
you're-
range of
you're-
it, I
yeah.
would like to flip. Just stand still to flip to it quick and come
Okay.
back.
Basically, like change the channel real quick. Beep boop.
Yeah, really
Uh,
quick just to see what the fuck is going on.
Okay.
I think it's an action to go into its vision, just so you know.
It
It
is.
Oh,
is.
is it? Oh.
It is. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, to be
I'll
fair,
say-
do you need much more conviction to keep running other than like Cassie screaming, "Get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me! What the fuck?"
True, but he's the type to want to at least like.
Get
I
a
don't know.
sense of what's going on. No, I get you.
I want
Yeah,
an idea of
he's
what I'm
like
about to
that.
run into and get hurt with.
Then
He's
Rora,
just instinctually like that.
Hey, what up, boss?
roll me a initiative, please.
Okay.
Drop your token at the doorway and roll the initiative.
Whomp.
Thank you.
Sheer amount of panic in this woman's fucking face is palpable.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. All right. So you will be showing up there after the mimic's turn,
Mm-hmm.
and you will not be in range to. You'll be able to move, or not. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. You will have moved, so you'll
Yeah.
have your action to either dash, attack, dodge, whatever you want to do with your action on your turn. So we'll
Okay,
get to that
but
when
it
it's
has
your
to be
turn.
from over here.
Yes, from where? Let me move this over here so it's out of the way a little bit. Let me expand this for myself. Oh, it doesn't work the way I thought it does. Dick. So Rengen, back to you.
Un momento, por favor.
Si, senor.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to break out again.
Okay. Again, check with disadvantage.
18.
That time you just twist and you pop off.
As
Like
a
a
bonus action,
cork.
I'll disengage.
Amazing.
And
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay, you
Yeah.
move over that way. It doesn't seem to realize, like, you see that eye, like, blink and just kind of, like, look around where you left, but by that point, you're over there.
And I will dodge as my action. No, action was in breakout. Yeah.
Action was to break out. All right. Arthos.
All right. Stowing a rapier and getting a light crossbow. Light crossbow is 2 hands. Damn. Actually, is it taking up one of my hands when it's grappling me?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So could I like? Yeah, could I like stow my rapier and get a light crossbow? Or would that take an action? I think that takes an action.
You can drop your rapier and take out a light cross.
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Because fun fact,
Yeah.
dropping something is a free action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll drop my rapier, get out my light crossbow, and fire at that one.
Okay. Just so you're aware, you still have a
Do you have
combatant
close
in
quarter?
melee.
Do I have what?
You still have a combatant in melee, so the attack would be with disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
would it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a matter of
Oh.
the only thing that you're aiming at. It's a matter of if someone is within 5 feet.
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't have done that. That would put me at a severe disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Almost made a blunder there. I'll just hit this one that's grappling me.
Stabby, stabby.
Oh,
Oh
A
my
natural 20
God!
again. Okay.
how
Damn.
convenient.
How convenient.
Slightly better. We're getting there. Still rolling some 2s on sneak attack.
No
but-
more saying you don't roll natural 20s, big boy.
So it's 20. That's 33 damage. Very nice.
Bless
I
you.
counted 35.
All right. You
See what I did wrong.
you look at this thing. You're just like, get the fuck off me. You just kind of grab into it. And you just pin it so it's just aiming it down upward. And you just try and stab through as many eyes as you can, and you just watch it go pop, 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 pop. Like you basically do a kebab for a second, then just quickly yank out because you're like, no, I'm not keeping those on here. And then you watch as this thing just kind of like stares for a second, like the blood slowly oozing out of it as it slowly just kind of, it doesn't like melt, it just kind of like falls into a blob. Just you're still technically adhesed, just so you're aware.
Oh God! It has adhesive on it. Ugh.
Yes, you
Hmm.
are still stuck, but you because of the fact that it is dead, I will say for the sake of this that you are essentially
You can peel it off.
no
I'm assuming.
no he can still attempt to escape the adhesive. You can move, but it's at half movement because you're dragging it. Yes.
I'm
Actually,
just-
that thing might be heavier than his carrying.
Actually, no, you're right. No, that's still
Yeah.
Mimics are heavy.
Mimics are heavy
Mimics
as
are, like,
shit.
tons.
Yeah.
They
that-
like
You still have to do an action to remove it from yourself, but you can shoot freely next turn.
Dude, it would be
I'm
over
gonna-
Venrora's carrying cap.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's saying something.
Yeah. So he's gonna stow his rapier, and that'll be his turn.
Okay.
Well, guys, we get to find out what this thing is about to do to me.
All right. Let's see here. Roll me a athletics check. Actually, no.
Oh, God,
I'll
Jim.
allow acrobatics.
It's
Nope,
the same
nope.
modifier.
Okay, 7 then. It beats you. So Venora, when you're coming in, you just come in and you see you just see Cassie just lift off there and slammed through a bunch of glass, and a whole bunch of shit's gonna go down
Oh.
here.
Ooh.
No.
And his name is John Simpson.
Oh my god.
Not that one. I need you, not you.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So let's start with. Oh, what do I start with? Oh,
Let's start with the piercing. Okay, let's do that.
let's start with the piercing. Okay.
We'll work this out one time at a time. You put acid fire, probably alchemy fire, or probably actual acid, all sorts of shit, all up in my body like you were injecting me with every drug known to man. Let's do this.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
You
had to
shouldn't have
ask
begged him
for
on.
it. Yeah.
No.
all right. Give it to me
You're
straight,
going
Doc.
to live.
No.
7 points of piercing damage as you break through, and you only feel maybe a few bottles break, but you immediately feel their effects.
That's the good news.
Right. All right, give it to me straight, Doc.
You take 6 points of fire damage, and you're set on fire.
Oh my god.
And you take 12 points of acid damage.
Girl, look at what I sent you.
Guess who has create or destroy water ready?
Oh,
I
those
mean,
are
you know-
beautiful. Hold on, can
You know
I
what the
use that?
best part?
Yeah, I gave him for a reason.
Thank you. Hold on.
Now Cassie can just grab potions and chuck it at the movie.
There are not potions on here, considering the fact
They're
that
bullshit.
she's currently
They're
on
like
fire.
bottles. Oh yeah.
Why is this one not on here? I thought with all this stuff. Never mind.
Honestly, this was actually less bad than what I originally thought he was going to do to me. So, because I thought he was gonna just say like, "There's a bath of acid," and I get dipped the fuck in.
No, I said that there were vials and such. So there's clearly it's
I
clearly a
was-
workspace for doing this, not.
I was
Yes.
thinking something far worse. I was thinking
So they were gonna
like,
try and turn you into a
okay.
mimic or something.
yeah, those potions that they like.
Oh,
there are
trust me,
potions.
there's other stuff that I can and likely will eventually end up doing, but you know, that depends on later. Right now, you're fine.
No, I'm not. I'm on fire,
Yes, you're on fine.
and
Oh,
I
hell
can't
yeah,
put myself out because I'm grabbed.
You can put
Yeah, you
yourself
can.
out still.
It's 0 movement speed does not mean you can slap yourself down, Paris.
You have hands. You just don't have legs.
Yes.
More you don't have torso.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
You
flail
have
and
legs.
whatnot.
They're just useless.
As soon as we get to the next round, I'll let you roll in for initiative.
Hey, well,
Oh
hold
wait,
up,
where
hold
the
up,
fuck
hold
is my
up, hold
horse?
up.
Actually,
what? I
Did
would-
you skip me?
No, she was asking.
hasn't
for
gotten
something.
no,
to
you're
Paris'
after.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were next, and she was asking a question in the chat.
Okay, I just want
so-
to make sure
yeah,
because you're at the
no.
top of the initiative.
That's why I was
list again.
curious. I'm sitting there like,
No,
well,
I wasn't skipping either of your turns. She was asking a question. I said I would be doing that
Alright, cool.
shortly. Also, Paris, Butters was kind.
in terms of
Look at the
the
mimic.
horror, that's what I said. In terms of the horror,
Yes, that's what it looks like.
this is gross. This is disgusting.
What?
All right, so Venora,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn.
I would like to do a standing long, not a standing, because I've already moved in my turn, so I'd like to do long jump, please. And for my bonus action, I will rage.
You can just run in there with your dash if you wanted, but if you wanted to do
I
it as a
could.
jump, go ahead.
Well, it's still part of my movement, that's why. So it doesn't actually take up my action.
But you've used all of your movement speed to get here.
No, you said I could use my action.
Yeah, which would
I've
be
already used my movement, so I
Yes.
haven't used my action yet.
yes. So your action would be to do the jump.
No, because I already used 40
All of
feet of movement, and it doesn't
Yes.
say I have to use an action to do the jump. It's
Yeah,
part of
but,
my movement.
Okay, but in order to jump,
If you're out of
you
movement,
need
then you can't
movement
jump.
Speed.
Well, no, because it only says as long as I
Using-
moved 10 feet.
You-
It doesn't say that I have to have movement left over.
Oh god damn it! Give me a second here so I can slap this down
I
with
was
the
just
Okay, I don't have
righteous
time. Is the
indignation.
problem.
Yeah, she's got another game to go to, man.
Fine, I'll just throw a javelin then.
Throw your javelin. Go ahead, man.
I'll throw 2 javelins, because why not?
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Ignore the angry and the fire damage.
10 points of
Ignore the
piercing.
angry fired.
I am angry.
What-
Oh.
I am angry, but
Wow.
unfortunately not that angry. Jesus H. Was that Max?
Yeah, both times.
Both times,
Jesus
Max.
Christ.
Yeah. Good job. Cassie, you're on fire.
Yes, hurts.
Let
sorry.
me actually double check something.
Oh. Dude, I'm gonna be real honest with you, Earthos. This is probably the most fucking blood-curdling scream you've ever heard leave her mouth.
Okay,
I'll
the
have
fire
you know
damage
that-
was at the start of your turn, so just wanted to make sure it wasn't going, I was making sure that it wasn't going to be, continual, if you will.
I'll
No,
have
it is
you know.
continual. Let me rephrase that. It is continual, but you can save out of it. It's a dexterity check if you want to extinguish the flames, and it is an action.
I'll have you know the most blood-curdling scream was when he was burning due to the acid of that ooze, but you know.
Oh,
That is exactly what you needed to actually put it out.
oh, thank God.
Stop, drop, and roll, Paris. Stop, drop, and roll.
I can't.
No, that was what you needed to do to get the fire.
She's basically slapping it out.
Look, as I just said, I can't drop. He's holding me up like I'm a piñata. How do I hit this bitch?
Weird
Make an
heat.
attack roll, but you
Weird.
used your action already, so.
Can I just bite it as a bonus action?
If you
Sure,
want
you
your
bite it.
teeth to be glued
It
to the
doesn't-
mimic,
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm out of fire. It's probably gonna try and munch on me again, or worst case scenario. Damn. Are there more bottles on this table, Don?
Yes.
Fuck.
Are we out of combat yet?
No.
Wait.
No.
Okay, okay,
Bring
so
it.
it's not
It is
dead.
your turn.
alive!
Hold on. Before we do
Okay.
that, Gyrus and Nieves, you can roll initiative.
Yeah.
Don.
Yep.
That's a 22.
Actually- Nice. Actually, it
just-
won't fit, will it?
No.
Drag that over there somewhere so I can have an icon.
oh yeah.
Hoss, I'm gonna fucking tase you!
Did you drop your token?
Oh, I should do that.
Yes. I can't add you on if you're not here.
Oh, great. Okay, hang on.
Mad.
There we go.
First of all, Oz.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
God damn it.
Can you do
There
me
we
the
go.
biggest favor ever,
Fucking damn
Mad?
it.
Sorry.
Can you please, God, realign your icon?
Oh, is it not?
Oh, it is a little off.
Thank you. My OCD was sitting here like,
Nieves, you're the first one to run in. Which actually, you can actually move in a little bit further because you were, while you were
Right.
behind Venrora
Maybe
about
over here.
30 feet. So you, 5 feet more.
What? There?
No, move back. Up one. Up one. No. Up one. To
Yeah,
the
this
right.
is up. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Great.
How much fire damage is Cassie?
oh yeah, 'cause it's at the start of my turn. How much did I take?
That was the 6.
How much in
Casting
total?
magic.
Okay.
Wait, if I cast magic missile, will it hit Cassie?
No.
No, because they automatically hit the target.
Yep.
Oh, wig. Okay, I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level.
Okay, fire away.
I'm pissed off.
Fire those 5 bullets at this thing.
1d4.
How much
I
damage in
only
total
have
was
2
that?
d4s, but
Plus 1. Don't forget for each one.
that's okay.
Paris.
Oh, this is great. I got, hang on, 1
Paris.
plus 1.
So that's first roll. I'm counting. You just read off the dice rolls.
2
Mhm.
plus 1.
Just roll. Keep rolling the dice.
1 plus 3. 3 plus 1. And 3 plus 2.
What?
How many do I? Hang on.
You said 3 plus 2. Was it? Did you roll a 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so you 2 plus 1. So it's a 3.
Yeah.
See, I just said that's what I was saying. Just read off what you're rolling. So sounds like 16 total. That was you
Yeah.
rolled 5 times, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 16 points of damage. Not bad. as you just go, and they just converge and just slap into this thing. It's not bad damage at all.
I was hoping I'd just yeet it, but
It's still alive. It was not damaged
Okay.
very much at all.
yeah, and I can't do spiritual weapon because it's also a spell. So
Correct.
fuck. All right, wait. No, I can't do that. Never mind.
Okay.
Carry on.
Rengen.
I'll move here and I'll give him the help action to slip out.
Okay, so straight roll to get out of it.
Yeah. And he basically went, I'm right here, just trying to slip out and forward.
Alright.
And one your action will help you.
Earthos.
Oh, he was gonna get his crossbow out. Okay. Fine. I guess I'll acrobatics.
Okay, straight roll.
It's gonna go terribly. Yeah.
You're still stuck.
There goes my action.
You still have a bonus action.
Not that I can do anything with it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Gyrus.
Oh my goodness. None of my kind of area.
He would tell Rangan to get away from the chair.
Just in case.
To get what?
Away from the
To
chair.
get away from the chair, in case it's like another mimic.
What you doing, Gyrus?
I guess Toll the Dead?
Okay.
And it is damaged, right?
It has been damaged. Roll me that 2d12. 17 necrotic damage. Goodness gracious. That did a significant amount, yeah.
Oh, good.
Should need to roll something else. Okay. Alright, so you're in the room, you cast Toll the Dead. 17 points of damage because it rolled a 2. Alright.
And, you can't move, right?
Gyrus? No. He moved into the room.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it then.
Okay.
And be Mimic's turn?
Yep. The mimic is not gonna let go of Cassie.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
It's not gonna let go of you, Cassie. But as its form shakes from the Toll the Dead, it seems to kind of bunch up, coalesce, and all eyes kind of like start looking for the source.
Oh no, I don't like that.
It's going to make a perception check.
Me or
No, the creature. The creature is going to use this action as all of a sudden it had Toll the Dead ringing on it, and all eyes just. They look over and they just all turn and stare at Gyrus.
Oh.
And that is its action.
Okay, good. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
oh. Did it do any more damage to me? Ah!
Oh, perfect. Now I only have to move.
Guru.
Oh, I don't have to move at all.
This is a long shot, but as a reaction, can I
Did it
move
go
to
towards
body
me?
block for Gyrus?
You can throw your arm in front of him, but you can't actually body block. But it is like looming over Gyrus, just like
Oh no.
Like, it's got like multiple sets of eyes, just unblinking, just staring at him.
But it's not attacking?
I mean, it
Does
uses
it like
action to try and find you, so it doesn't have an attack action.
Yeah.
Venora, this thing just scooped over towards you guys.
What
So
the
exquisite.
fuck?
So I have advantage on these attacks because Cassie's right there, I imagine.
No,
I'm
Why?
grappled.
yeah,
Doesn't mean that you're not still flanking with me.
I'm not a threatening presence.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's a shame. That's cool.
she's been trying to
This.
break his grapple.
I'm also basic. I'm legitimately half dead at this point. I don't think it's concerned with me.
I got this. No worries.
Destroy it.
Alright, so I'm not going to light up the maze. but I am gonna put on the angry damage.
Okay. That'll hit. Alright. That'll hit. Alright. So you just, as this thing just like starts leaning forward, this jaw slowly like forming into a mouth as it seems like pull backwards into almost an ever expanding expanse. You just whoosh, right on top of his head, just bites its own tongue, just whoosh.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Yay. Are we out of combat?
Yes. Just for fun, Cassie and Earthos roll me one more
Come on, guys, you got it. You got it.
one more check to try and escape the grapple before we just say that you
got
guys
it,
get
you got it,
assistance.
you got it. You got it. Yeah. Oh.
Earthos needs help. Oh no. Nope. It's still a straight roll. So yeah, Earthos needs help. But Cassie, you finally just pull yourself out, just like Aurora, you run over.
I
with your
pull him
rage,
off of it
yeah,
like
with your rage, you
the
just
world's
yank
largest bandage.
it off. Yeah.
I'm gonna cure wounds 2nd level for Cassie again.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Jairus is definitely gonna immediately go over to Cassie and like, oh,
Where is my D8? Where has it gone? Okay.
I'm covered in
Earthos-
blood, acid glass shards, bite marks.
goodness.
Oh,
Okay.
7 plus 4, which is 11. You recover 11 hit points. Lucky
Are
you.
you adding your wisdom modifier to that?
Yeah, I did.
7 plus 4 is 11.
I
Did you
can't do
roll?
math.
Did you roll for a 2nd level cure wounds? You only got 7.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's what just don't check. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's a little low. It's a little bit low.
You're fine. You're
The
fine.
We're doing our
horse-
best.
There are still
the
some
horse in
bottles.
rage is probably hitting his head on the fucking doorway because he can't fit.
The horse you just hear this from outside. You see the horse just slowly lower their head, like staring in, like, you good?
Wait, if that can fit Vinrora, you know what? Never mind. Actually, it's the width that's the issue.
Yes.
It's the wings, Paris.
Yes.
They
Even
can
tucking
talk.
them in, even tucking them, they're huge.
Yes.
I've seen Hercules.
He's not wrong.
Oh God.
Arthos is gonna say, well, better get everything you want and head back to the main room.
Oh, how's Erthos looking? Is he looking ill? Injured?
He's not bloodied.
Oh, good. He's
he
okay
would
then. He's
just-
fine.
Yeah, he would just say he's fine.
He's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Everything is awesome.
I can see where Dawn decided who was the tankier of the twins. It's not an accurate assumption, but I can see where he figured it out.
To be fair,
Wait,
whoever was
what?
closer to the table is going to get slammed.
Wait, what?
I was making a joke because he just fucking took away almost all of my fucking 56 points worth of health.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go over to the
I
tea.
effectively have
finish
double
for the
health,
night.
and I effectively have 90 health because of my uncanny dodge. So
Oh.
For one attack, which is still
yeah,
useful as shit.
but
But if they only have one
against
attack,
mimics.
yeah. What would
against
you
a mimic.
yeah. What were you saying, Nieves?
I'm gonna go to the table. Is there anything still intact? Any little bottles?
Yeah, there's a few. Most of them appear to be empty, which is useful for having to use later. Roll investigation check.
Oh boy, I'm so good at this. I got a 16 plus 1, 17.
Right.
I got a 17.
You do see that near to where her, you can see the acid kind of eating into, only slightly into the surface of it. It appears to have some kind of resistor on it. You do notice that there is a bottle that is kind of like tipped on its side. Cork's still in there, so it's not broken or anything, but there is a bottle that is intact.
What is it? Can I tell?
Are you proficient with alchemy supplies?
No.
Then I'm going to say
Okay.
that you can make an intelligence check.
Oh
Ask
wait.
Jairus.
Wait, what'd you say,
17 plus 1, so 18.
Based off of what you saw burning at Cassie's back, you would guess this is probably acid.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
So you have a
I
vial of
pocket.
acid.
I pocket.
Earthos, before he leaves to go back to the main room, would say, Jairus, I mean, you're pretty interested in stuff. You'd probably be interested in what I found. And also, Rangan, wherever you be, also you would be interested.
Should we check if there's any more mimic first?
I'll take it off your hands if you're offering.
In the main room, but, yeah.
I love that idea, just out of fucking, like, behind someone, you just...
Hear Rengen's voice, but he's just not
Cass
there.
is too fucking tired to even jump.
Mm.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to do before we wrap up the session?
Can I carefully look at this far table with the stuff on it? Is there a lot of books and stuff on that table in the end?
How many of
This
the
one here?
pages did Earthos take?
Pretty much all of it, really.
Oh,
there's only
so
a
you
scattering
took all of it.
Is there only like a scattering of papers left that you thought were like unimportant?
I feel like Earthos would just take
he would
everything.
be rather meticulous, I guess. Just like, you'd take everything for good measure. And
Because
to
it's-
investigate it.
Because
Okay.
Earthos is smart. He's got the idea if I can't figure it out, someone else in this fucking party will.
Okay, I'll be
Yeah,
interested
and also,
in
like,
that
you
then.
know, the chance, like, I'm not going to take the chance that I leave one piece of paper behind and that happens.
Right?
The one. No, I get you.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have those papers. Okay. Rengen has the book, but you guys don't know that.
Tara, I'm gonna DM you.
Okay.
I have a secret vial of acid. Just in case
Very
anybody.
unsecret because you didn't, do it
What-
stealthy. You
Shit.
just kind of
Okay,
picked
never
it up.
mind.
I mean, I don't know
What
if
about-
anyone's actually paying attention to you, so maybe it is secret.
Would Earthos notice the book?
You were going for it, but I mean, she said that you were immediately leaving, so.
Well, I mean, when he was, grappled and stuff, would he notice that, it just
The
suddenly
book-
vanished?
You noticed that it like slapped at something behind it, which you guessed was Rengen, but then that thing disappeared. So
With his intelligence, couldn't he piece 2 and 2 together, though?
Mhm.
Since the book is fucking gone.
you can make an educated guess.
Yeah.
Was
Earthos
there
is
anything,
gonna-
like, obviously inside?
I'm sorry.
Gru, was there anything poking out the mimic's mouth or something?
Out of its mouth? No.
Oh, did the desk mimic have any drawer? Or table mimic?
Have any drawers? It did not. It looked like a table for sitting in and having like food at.
Alright.
Would I have ever heard if Mimic have anything of value that they like produce or something?
Not off the top of your head. I mean, if you can figure out how it's doing the adhesion thing, maybe. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I collect some of the leftover adhesive?
a survival check.
Could this be poison, since carrion crawler's mucus is also poisonous to
I'm gonna say no, because this is not carrion crawler mucus. This is something else entirely.
Okay.
You get your tool stuck to it, and when you finally get it off and you try and go for it again, most of it's looks like it's drying up.
Alright.
Alright, anything else you guys want to do?
I want to banish Rengen.
Can't see me, fucker. You gotta see me in a bed.
Okay, I want to
I-
king shame Gyrus.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just want to look at those papers when we get back to the main room.
I want to hold Venrora's hand. Ugh.
Venrora, do you allow this?
This is an out of character.
Out of
Well, then don't
character.
say things that are out of character when I'm asking what you want to
My
do.
heart can't help what it wants.
Alright.
Get it.
Rengen, anything that you wanted to do?
Butters?
Butters.
Oh, I didn't know it was directed at me. Nah, I did.
I said Rengen.
I've been on NyQuil this entire session. You
fine.
think I'm awake at this point?
It's okay.
Flat strain.
Yeah, in the main room, Erthos would basically hand the papers to Gyrus and Rengen to work it out. He's gonna keep an eye on them, but he's gonna be finished carving as he takes a short rest, or attempts to.
Okay. Looking over the
I don't
papers.
know if we have time for a short rest, guys. There still might be something else in the.
Yeah.
Is this the only room, or is there more doors?
I think there's
Oh,
There are
there's
two
two
other
more
doors.
rooms.
Yeah, I'll bring you back over to.
Yeah,
where
I'd
you were
suggest
before.
we not.
Okay.
Looking at the papers, are they
Mhm.
and are they the papers that those handing
Roll
us.
a intelligence check.
God, I am dying to know why I'm making these rolls.
I'm thinking Erthos would be pretty much almost finished with his carving, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So he could probably do it in a few minutes.
And 16.
With your understanding of the arcane, it's still baffling what you're able to currently. You're not able to glean nearly as much as you wish. A lot of this is still going way over your head,
God damn.
but
Advanced.
from what you can gather, someone is trying, or was trying rather, to simulate natural selectional evolution
What the?
at a vastly, supremely fast rate to try and
True.
make something evolve from one thing into another.
Sorry,
Aw.
cut you off. I didn't know you weren't done talking. Guru,
Yes.
would Ringan have seen stuff like this before in his research?
No.
Because this is somewhat very similar
Well,
to what he's
it's very
trying.
similar, but no. This is a first.
Would he be able to, like, use his own research as an analogy?
He could. It would not be something that would give him advantage on it because it is technically a different field and
How
a different
about-
mindset.
Anything in the book I'm reading, or if I've read at this point, I still don't know what the hell was in it. But I've read it all.
DM me, I will send it to you. DM me which book it is so I can give you the details.
My father's book.
Oh, your father's
Bro.
book? That would not give you
Yeah,
advantage on it. It is different than what is in this. Your father's book is more about, I will actually... Father's book is...
Tell me about that at some point. Like, yeah, I've been done with it for like 3 weeks.
My guy was trying to fucking speedrun Darwinism.
less
Charles
Darwinism.
Darwin.
And,
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
So it's stuff I've seen before, but it makes it clearer to me so I can actually do.
Yes, it obviously would take you time, partly to get the materials and partly to actually make it so it's viably usable, but yes.
I've worked, if not mainly, like headed the construction of one of those before.
You were guided along the way with doing one, but yes.
Alright.
Alright, so, and is there anything else you guys want to look at before we hop off?
Do you want me to roll an intelligence check or just not?
I'll let you roll one as well, just to see how much you're picking up. About the same. The only thing that's a little bit different is that as you're going through some of the pages, one of them a little bit more towards the back, you notice that one of the things that it's like as it's going through, it's like a casual mentioning, but it kind of like makes your own mind go, huh. It mentions that as part of the process they have tried different realms of magic and such, and apparently one that it seems like kind of like the tone shifts just a little bit, like more excited from more like it's like been very scientifically minded up until this one page has this thing that was just like almost like buzzing with the idea that necromantic magic might be the key to speeding this up, just where he needs it to be, or she needs it to be.
Is this in response to Ringen or me?
Rengen.
Okay.
Guru.
Yes.
I'll DM you.
Yes. Also, you're invisible, so I can't do the thing yet. It's that goosebump sensation.
Come on, roll 20, work with me. One day I'll figure out.
It
Oh.
will still take you time, but it is a possibility.
Oh, I hate
I don't suppose I can give her the help action.
No.
Okay.
This is personal.
Ringen will
Sorry.
Ringen will kind of tug you down and whisper something in your ear, Gyrus.
Yeah.
A whisper in your ear.
Oh, are you DMing me yet?
Yeah, he's probably DMing it too.
I'll DM you what I sent him. Or
Please.
There we go. He'll respond in kind.
Alright.
yeah.
Alright.
And what do you mean? Because I'm still invisible, like you can't do something?
I can't do something unless you do something or are not invisible.
Something's not staring at me, therefore I'm not getting goosebumps.
Oh, my heart can't handle this.
Alright, so you have the book you got in the room to the right. I'm trying to remember. I'm making sure I've got my stuff on that. Actually, let me DM you a question.
Whom?
You.
Okay.
It's a lot more correct than I expected.
I don't think he can yet.
Why not?
He can't see himself.
I mean, if he sets it on the floor, he'd be able to, like... just, like, uses his finger to just flip. Because if that were true, then anytime you're trying to pick up a page, you would just immediately disappear and you'd be like, fuck, you have to hand it to
That's
someone
why I
else.
just said I was watching his book, watching over Gyrus, and I told him to come down so I could read.
You could have Gyrus open it and do the same thing.
Nah, that's sharing secrets. I can't do that.
You don't even know what's in it yet.
Secrets that I don't even own.
You don't even know what's in it yet.
Exactly, and that's the best part.
Okay. In which case, it sounds like we will be ending the session then. Sound good to everyone?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure.
In which case, thank you all so much for watching, and we hope you all enjoyed this episode. There are still secrets abound, and fear to be had. I've been in the lab. I've been having a good time. So let's see if the science I made is good enough for these hooligans. And until next time, we've been What Team Comp, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.
Boy.